Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait.
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, B-Lin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Low is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emye Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. It's Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Thanks for being along wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Look, it's Maiko, bottom left side of your screen. Top left, that is sports.gaming. I am Hefty Goof. We have 3 hours of entertainment planned for you today, and we have 3 shows planned for you today. What are we doing with the weekend of the week? We're gonna have this show. We have GMS After Dark with Look It's Maiko today at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time, and then someone convinced us to play Fudge Village at like, I don't know, 8:30 or so tonight. So, wow, it's like a trio of programming, a triple header.
It's gonna
Did
be
you say
great.
a tripletter?
A tripletter of games. It's like when
I don't think that's a word.
a dog has puppies. A tripletter of games. I've never been around a dog that had puppies, so clearly don't know what I'm talking about.
The holy trinity of streaming.
Yeah.
Live radio show, After Dark, and
Fudge.
Village.
Fudge. I don't even. It's been so long since we've done a Fudge Village. I don't even remember how to be scared.
That's not true. That's gonna within 30 seconds.
I don't even remember.
Someone's
what's
gonna
going
make a
on.
donation and you're gonna poop yourself. It's gonna be
Oh,
fine.
Hopefully they
You
made.
better
a,
make
like,
sure that works.
Hopefully they made like a previously on Resident Evil.
So everyone
Also-
remembers what the hell we did.
Also, here are the controls. It's been a while.
Oh no. It's not just enough that we haven't played it in a while. Also, Sports.Gaming forgot how to play the game.
It'll come back to me.
What's a game?
It's like riding a bike, right?
Yeah, piece of cake.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we fought a boss the last time at the very end, so I'm sure it'll ease us back into it.
Sure.
Which boss?
Scary one.
The big one
Okay.
that turned into a monster. I think it was the big, tall, scary vampire lady, and she turned into like a flying monster thing, and we beat that.
All right, that's fair.
This is all likely true, but I honestly don't remember. I just remember that the vampire woman became like a big veiny like snake type creature, which is basically what all the Resident Evil bosses are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they devolve into that eventually, no matter what.
Remember Grandma?
She was hot.
It's not where I would have gone with that, but that's fine. That's cool.
She didn't move a whole lot though. She was
Mike?
kind of like chilled.
Mike likes Grandma.
Oh yeah, we've established this a long time ago. I like the old ones. Their joints are never mind. I'll share that on After Dark.
Yeah, there you go. That's
why I like it.
like 10 hours from now or so. Papa Paz will be your guest, though. We'll have a chat about how to handle mental health as a streamer dealing with chat, and also the debut of Canadian or American. That's coming up at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time today. A.
There's gonna
B.
be a lot of A-ing. A. No, not like the letter.
I thought we were about to make a bulleted list.
Okay.
C.
C spot run.
D.
Bob wants to play too. It's good.
Oh man.
First.
Scott Chick showed up at 11 after 5 o'clock, and then Kate Zaid actually a little bit late on a weekend of the week. Wednesday, 58 after 5 o'clock. Still part of the pre-show crew, certainly, but wow, it's good to see you. Where's Downs? Today
He's
playing,
probably busy. He's doing something.
today playing the role of I am JF Downs is groggy or die.
Greggy, can you say something that makes literally no sense, but then eventually will? So that's kind of what. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Okay. Phew.
Okay.
Downs is here. I was concerned. We were about to send out a search party. Downs.
Sorry, Greggy, you're relieved of your Downs duty.
Downs duty. It's kind of funny.
Austin, your mom is here.
Groggy says,
she's
I want
not.
to
No.
meet Austin's mom. She seems nice.
She's great. Beelan is fantastic. She's such a nice person.
You notice how
And
Beelan
she
doesn't show
burst
up?
Austin.
You notice how Beelan doesn't show up unless Austin's here, though?
Oh, are you trying to say that Beelan is Austin?
Have you ever seen him in the same place?
I mean, yeah, but one was in chat and the other one was in the face. Oh, I guess there was those times where they were together on stream. So,
Paid actor.
But it could have been one of those things where like Austin moves, she like really fast, so she can like make another one appear next to her because she like, you know,
Like Flash Gordon.
like the Flash Gordon, yeah.
The Flash Gordon.
Whoa! Defender of the Universe.
Hangs out with Batman.
Whoa! No, he doesn't do that one.
Superman.
Imagine if that was Batman's theme song as well. Batman. Whoa! Defender of Gotham City.
And also the universe.
And universe.
Scott Chick says Hefty has closed those memories away into a locked part of his brain. It's that terrifying. Scott Chick also likes your shirt. What is this shirt? Krobus?
It's the Krobus is my homeboy. Made by none other than the Kate Zaid. Whoa!
Creator of the universe?
I think I scared my dogs.
Stop it! I'm pretty sure Kate Zaid makes everything at this point.
Yep.
I actually have to talk to her because I was at Disney World and I was at Animal Kingdom and they have a ride called Dinosaur where you're sitting in this like room and like it's really crazy and scary. But when I left, they had a T-shirt that said, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your O," and it was a picture of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But they only had it in size small, and I'm a big boy. And also it was $35. So, Kate Zaid, we should talk about making a sweet T-shirt, and I'll give you money. What?
I heard the word "oh."
Yeah, I did too. If
Look
you're
at
happy,
tobacco?
I get it. If you're happy, you know it.
Oh.
Because there's a T-Rex, so you can't clap. Because you know.
Thank you for demonstrating that. That's reliable. I like that. Today is a Childhelp National Day of Hope. It is New Beer's
Sorry, what?
Eve.
Childhelp National Day of Hope.
But did we miss
Here's a lot
another
of words.
like chance to have a beer advent calendar, Sean? It's New Beer's Eve.
I don't think we need another advent calendar. We just need to drink the first one.
Well, we that's on us. That's not the calendar's fault. That's our fault.
How you guys doing with that one?
Well,
we
today's
have,
the
like-
6th of April.
Yeah, so we have like 6 to 8 more, I think.
Just gonna save it for next year. That's fine.
Go around the horn. Yeah.
Let's go.
When Kate Zaid gets the calendar from Fulfillment, we'll finish our beer calendar. It's gonna be a while. Today is Plan Your Epitaph Day. Isn't that
Here lies, look, it's Maiko, the greatest O in the show.
Maiko is a mighty fine, plain individual.
isn't the
I'll do
epitaph
that.
something to do with like your death?
So what's on your gravestone, your tombstone?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Which, by the way, the haunted mansion has some awesome epitaphs.
Which
Really good ones.
Bob saying would appear on Maiko's tombstone? Would it be the mighty fine plain individual?
Probably.
Oh wait. Bob, do the didgeridoo one.
I love how you do when you didgeridoo, Maiko.
No, I think I like the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today is. Oh crap! I gotta look at the poll results. I don't know if it's caramel or caramel, but it's caramel
Today's
or caramel.
It's
It's
a
what?
lot of words. It's a lot of words for a day.
It's National Caramel or Caramel Popcorn Day. We gotta look at the results from our Twitter poll because that thing was hotly debated yesterday.
Can you say that again, but do the whole thing you said?
It's National Oh, we should check out the poll on our Watch GMS Twitter page because it's Caramel or Caramel Popcorn Day.
It's a long day.
Caramel is winning 50% to 44% over caramel, but folks like Emma is a Sink and I am JF Downs and Dungeon Meowster KJ pointed out that there wasn't an obvious caramel choice. I think maybe caramel was supposed to be caramel, but I think caramel should have been in there.
You know what I just learned about myself is if I'm just talking about like the individual candy, sometimes they say caramel, sometimes they say caramel. I don't think I've ever said caramel popcorn. I think it's always been caramel popcorn.
You're right. I agree. I think so. Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound right. It's interesting.
Did you just
Caramel
solve the
popcorn.
code?
Yeah. It's caramel popcorn. That feels weird.
Caramel. Whoa.
Did we just get
Thunder
into
of the
the
universe.
Crystallis or whatever Tom Hanks was running around with in the Da Vinci Code?
The Crystallis?
I don't know. It was like a little tubey thing. Had little buttons on it.
The Fibonacci sequence. I don't know. That's a fun word.
How does that thing keep creeping back into the show? It's always there.
It's a fun word.
It's good. It's also National Bookmobile Day, National Tartan Day, National Teflon Day, National Walking Day, and National, we did this yesterday too, Acai,
That's why I thought it was awesome.
Acai Bowl.
I was like, this is the day of the day. Like, this is so great.
So that's a day of the day today too. So, you know, honestly, the thing that has made me the most bummed regarding acai or whatever is Costco a couple of years ago switched from having chocolate frozen yogurt like in their little ice cream machine to switching to acai. I don't even know what it's called. Sherbet. Why are they all showing up today? This is our entire top 10 list from yesterday manifesting itself in today's show. Almond. Okay, I forced that one. But you know what? They started to offer like this breakfast bowl at Costco, and they got rid of the chocolate frozen yogurt stuff.
Bummer.
It's Sean. It's a legit bummer. Like, I'm so sad. I can't get a swirl anymore.
Just make one at home.
But theirs is so fast, and it's like $1.08. D5. And I don't want the breakfast bowl. No one wants the Acai.
I see breakfast bowl.
So mad at Costco still. Anyway, those are your days of the day. Coming up, we'll tell you how a TikTok follower is helping people find free public bathrooms in New York. Our topic of the day today is it's also World Table Tennis Day. So how much do you play ping pong?
I don't. We actually right before the pandemic hit, we bought a ping pong table, and it's doing really well in the room with the water softener machine.
Is that the storage room?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to call it a storage room though, because then the ping pong table will get upset.
So the ping pong table's in storage.
No, it's just hanging out with the water system. They're keeping each other company.
Is this like the folks who had a dog or got a dog during the pandemic, and then they're like, well, my dog's lonely, so my dog needs a dog. Now they have 2 dogs. Was your water softener lonely, so you got it a ping pong table?
That would be great to get another dog. So our other dog is not lonely. Oh, now we have 3 dogs. And the first dog doesn't like the other 2, so that works.
Nice shot.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
So
wow.
You like that shot?
Oh no, Sports Doc wife is here, and she made fancy letters in the Acai. I don't know how she did it.
Voodoo. Magic.
She has a French keyboard.
Oh, gotcha.
Downstairs. Yeah. Get all those fancy letters.
French keyboard.
Sports Dog Wife says acai bowls are delicious. They just aren't dessert. So I should be more clear. So like breakfast acai bowls, those are delicious. Like we got some in the frozen section of the grocery store, or you have them fresh somewhere, right? They're fine. It's just that Costco had no business getting into that business.
I forget what's an acai bowl.
It's like berries. And berries and stuff. Okay. How close am I?
Yeah, ballpark.
Acai is a berry.
K-Laugh.
What's the berry made of?
Plant.
Groggy helped. It's a bowl of acai.
Thanks. I am JF Groggy.
So your ping pong story sounds a lot like every ping pong story I've ever had, which is
yeah. It would be cool to have a ping pong table, and then we don't play.
Yep, we got one as growing up. They got one for the garage or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it'll be fun." And we played that thing every single day for 3 straight days. And then it found a water softener, and
yep,
it won't come back.
Happily ever have to.
Yeah.
They're working on each other's epitaphs right now. So.
Last place that I worked had a ping pong table right in the lobby. Played it a couple times. The first 2 or 3 days that I worked there, never played it again. Except for when my daughter came to visit.
Go ahead. No, your thing. When I worked at camp, we had a ping pong table in our break room, and that got used a lot. Like a lot.
Mike job number 4.
But I think that's because people just didn't want to hang out with the kids anymore. So they're like, yeah, ping pong works. Yeah.
Ping pong works.
Ping pong's not going to throw up on me. It's fine.
It does sometimes.
Does it?
Yeah, we don't talk about that though.
Do you have a
Haunted
dog
ping pong
named
table?
Ping Pong? We don't talk about ping pong.
I thought that table was used for beer pong. Wait, you could use a paddle with this thing? What? Yeah, I've even worked at a startup that had, the very stereotypical, like, oh, you got, lunch catered on Wednesdays, and you got a beer keg and a ping pong table, and even there, it was like that thing just sat dormant for weeks.
Well, I think because, like, it's part of, like, when you file for a license as a startup, like, one of the requirements is a ping pong table. So like you need to have the ping pong table, or you can't get your like license or whatever. You know?
It's in the paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay, we see. We have your LLC paperwork. Great. Operating agreement. That's fantastic. You've named your board. Great. Ping pong table license. Fantastic. Oh wait, sign right here, please.
What's that? You don't have a ping pong table? Come back when you get one.
Denied.
I don't remember saying this. Ooh, speaking of paperwork that you signed for, the HOA sent us another letter.
Was it just to like check up on you, see how you're doing?
No, it's to tell us they still want us to take down our lights. It's our third violation.
Do you get evicted?
I don't think so.
No,
I kind of want to see if they'll like.
I think you just keep getting letters. I think that's all they do.
I want to see if they like take us to court. Because I would love to go into like a courtroom and be like, yeah, the judge is like, why are you here? I didn't take down my Christmas lights. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah. What? Yep, Christmas lights. Get the hell out of my courtroom. Okay. Cool.
I just want to hear you go to court for that snazzy title sequence song.
Is it baseball tonight?
Not all court is night court. This is day court.
Oh yeah.
All HOA courts in the night court though.
What if they took us to like Judge Joe Brown or something? That's where Christmas light violations are settled. Like Judge Joe Brown. Or Judge Judy, you know?
Yeah. The plaintiff says they were violating their HOA agreement. The defendant says they were in Florida and didn't give a rat's ass.
To be fair, we never got our like HOA paperwork because the way we bought our house was kind of weird. So I mean, I can just feign ignorance. Like, oh, I thought this was a Christmas town. I thought we just left our lights up all the time.
Like Nightmare
No
Before
one told
Christmas?
me I didn't.
You live in...
Sir, that's ridiculous. Oh.
You live in Christmas Town?
Christmas town.
What's
Yeah,
this?
I mean, don't you?
Mike, I don't need more than just a one-word answer on this question. You do actually own your house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not just living in someone else's house.
We're not squatting anymore.
Okay, cool. Anymore, all right. Seems like there's a deeper layer there. 6:28 West Coast time. It's 9:28 out east. 2:20 for those watching GMS in the UK.
Duncan Coast versus Starbucks Coast.
So let us know how much you play ping pong. Also, the Lakers who missed the playoffs will have sports coming up at 7:50 a.m. today. We'll also have birthdays in about 20 minutes from now. Billy Dee Williams, Paul Rudd among those celebrating birthdays. If you have a birthday, get ready to share it with us so we can celebrate alongside you as well. There's a person wearing a polo, and that polo says SC. There's a bear behind that window waiting for all of us to see. So open the blinds and ease our minds, because bear, you will find.
You missed a golden opportunity there.
Damn it!
To rhyme SC with manatee.
Okay, shut the curtains really quick.
Is Bear a manatee? Oh, that's right. Never mind. We got
manatee
it.
of the
You're
window.
right. My bad. I forgot.
When you get mentored, you become a manatee. It makes perfect sense.
Yep. No, I forgot about
How
that.
many times do we have to walk? Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. And this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News.
Doodly-doo.
First up, something that's been coming for a while. This is no big surprise because it's been fairly obvious what the rough timeline was going to be, but Unreal Engine 5 is officially released. This is the newest edition of the games engine, Unreal Engine. So a lot of games are going to be moving over to developing with said engine. This is 2 years after Epic Games revealed Unreal Engine 5 with a gorgeous tech demo. The next-gen games engine is officially available. It's been released alongside a playable shooter named Lyra. So you can check that out. Unreal's used in many games, including large blockbuster games. So we'll see a lot of this in the next 5 years or so.
I thought Blockbuster went out of business.
Yep.
Oh, but now they're making Unreal games too.
That's why it's Unreal.
Oh,
can you believe? So Unreal.
Wow, what a difference! Unreal games.
This, among other things, Unreal 5 has Lumen, which is a dynamic illumination tool where the light adapts to the world naturally and easily. And Nanite, which lets developers import film quality visual assets into the game while maintaining a real-time frame rate and without dips in fidelity. So lots of prettiness. Unreal Engine 5 is going to be pretty okay.
And this is what Tomb Raider is going to be built on, right? They announced that. Don't jeez.
Spoilers.
Oh man.
Speaking of Unreal 5,
One saw this
Crystal Dynamics has announced a new Tomb Raider game, which is going to be powered by Unreal Engine 5. What? No one knew. It's a surprise. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. That's right, a new Tomb Raider game has officially been announced, but a title has not been revealed. Crystal Dynamics revealed during yesterday's State of Unreal 2022 presentation that it has just begun development on the next Tomb Raider game, and it will be developed entirely in the Unreal Engine 5, which makes a lot of sense. They said in a tweet at Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics is incredibly excited about the future of Unreal and how it will help us take our storytelling to the next level. That's why we're proud to announce that our next #Tomb Raider game is being built on Unreal Engine 5.
See, for some reason, Unreal Engine always makes me think of Unreal Tournament.
Yes.
The game was awesome.
That game was fantastic.
Okay.
Now it's an engine.
I think the nice thing is I don't believe there's going to be like any Ghost Recons that are built on Unreal Engine 5.
Nope. Definitely not existing Ghost Recons. Speaking of Ghost Recon, Ubisoft officially ends active development on Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
What?
This was a game that came out about 2 years ago. It's no longer going to receive any updates. This is from Joshua Rivera of Polygon. The statement was published on the Ghost Recon Twitter account. Publisher Ubisoft has announced that Breakpoint will no longer be updated. Servers, however, will remain active for both Breakpoint and its predecessor, 2017's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Breakpoint had a troubled launch with criticism levied at the game for its focus on a more tiered loot-based gear system, which was at odds with the game's history of more realistic tactical action, which made Wildlands so popular with critics and players. The gear system was entirely discarded in 2020's Ghost Experience update, making Breakpoint a better overall game, but the damage was already done. It never really received the same level of success that Wildlands got. And it received about 2 years worth of updates that added a wide variety of content, and now that is no more. There's also currently no new Ghost Recon game on the horizon to replace it. Sad.
But surely there's no games that are out today that are using Unreal Engine 5.
No, there are not.
Okay, good.
It's brand new. Also, a fourth news story that's not a news story. There's been a small update to Horizon Forbidden West that quietly added a feature where you can pick things up without having to stop to pick things up. You could just loot things as you walk past it, which would have been great during the 60 hours I put into the game.
It would have only been about
if I could go back and get all that time, that'd be great. But I can't. So I already finished.
Speaking of which, though, out now, episodes 1 through 17 of GMS Plays Horizon Forbidden West.
And out tomorrow, the penultimate episode.
Any chance to say penultimate? Love it.
Lockbox.
And always last but not least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Outbreak, Contagious Memories, out on the Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Z-Warp, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Worm Run, out on Switch.
I thought worms couldn't run.
They can on the Switch. Worm Run. Also appears to be a mobile game, but on the mobile game, it's Worm Run with an exclamation point and looks different than Worm Run without an exclamation point out on the Switch. So I think they're different games.
I don't think I believe that we'll see a worm actually running. That seems like that can't be.
Yeah, that seems not biologically likely.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, there's your news. We do it every single show in the 6 o'clock hour with the hashtag video game expert, Sean. We are a morning radio show that plays games, and if you have won a chance to win this game called Worm Run on Switch, you can just become a Patreon subscriber, and you're automatically entered with entries into all of our giveaways. Yesterday, we gave away our January name of the month. That was Jank Brain, and we got some bonuses from the developer of that game. So it was Hey, it's Brendan _TTV. It was Scott Chick 360 and Chrissy Icky, all of whom won prizes, including Epic Dumpster Bear 2. So thanks again to everyone who made that possible from Log Games. And look for our February Name of the Month giveaway coming soon to this morning radio show that plays games. If you miss any of it, check out Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Good morning to Robbie. It is good to see you. I like that segment, says Robbie. This seems like a fun show podcast as a fellow podcaster who likes games. Been lurking for a bit. Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. And you can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is Look, It's Myco. Sports.gaming, left side of your screen. Today we were asking you, hey, ping pong. Do you like playing it? Sounds like everyone doesn't, because
I like ping pong.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's just the table's better served, keeping my water softener company.
Okay, so that's fair. We like it. Why don't we play it when we own a table? Is it because it's just so big?
That's the question of the day.
Every time I've owned a table, we did play it quite frequently. I haven't owned a table as an adult, though, so I can't say that trend will continue. We've talked about getting a table before. We've gone on vacation in like a rental house that had a table, and we've played it quite a bit, as you do when you're in a place like that where you have it, and that's usually what leads to like, we should get a ping pong table. And I like to think we'd play more frequently, but like I said, I haven't been down that path as an adult yet, so we'll see.
You can have mine if you can get it from Indiana to your house.
I don't know if the water softener is going to be okay with that.
Yeah, the other kind of problem with mine,
that'd be a lot more.
I mean, we need to replace so you can definitely take the water softener too. I mean, that's fine. But the only problem is so we got the ping pong table free off of a thing like advertising, and one of the legs is a little bent, so you have to put a hockey puck under it. So you have to take the hockey puck as well. So
that's the requirement.
If you don't take the hockey puck, you can't take the table.
So you're basically
did it come with a hockey puck?
It sure did. So wow. It's part of this entertainment system.
Is the hockey puck cursed? You seem very eager to get rid of the hockey puck.
Cannot confirm or deny. I believe it's the hockey puck is the reason we haven't taken down our Christmas lights yet. You've
been incentivizing Sean to take the one thing that'll help the table be straight. So why wouldn't he take it?
I don't know, because then he'll put up his Christmas lights and not take them down. I think that's obviously the reason, right? Why we haven't taken down the lights is because of the cursed hockey puck.
Is there some like awkward menage a trois between the water softener, the ping pong table, and the hockey puck. Like
no, the hockey puck sits in like a basket in the windowsill. So we let the hockey puck like see outside because it really likes watching the frogs. Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, the Da Vinci Code thing was called a cryptex. You're welcome. Chrysalis, yes. Eventually a puzzle goes in and then comes out as a grown-up puzzle.
Yep.
It goes in as a 12-piece puzzle, comes out as a 500-piece. You're welcome.
Science.
Oh, that's
Science.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Could be. We'll get the details of this cursed hockey puck later on. Tal says, I still remember early days of screwing around with Unreal Tournament mod tools and making weapon ammo shoot different things like vehicles.
Wait, what?
Sounds like you could have weapons in Unreal Tournament shoot vehicles. As one does. Good morning to you, Tal. It's good to see you. It's time to see what Look It's Mike O is tracking at this hour.
It's been a while since I've used the elevator, so let's see if it still works. Press this button, turn the dial, press that, touch my nose. Hey, we made it. Great. Hey guys, we're back in the elevator. No, not the elevator. We're not in the elevator. We took the elevator, now we're in the news studio. So let's talk about the news. One of my favorite places to poop is Starbucks. Bathrooms are incredible, and thanks to a TikToker and Ben Hooper from Oopie, you too can find out what are some great places to take a duty. A New York-based TikToker is aiming to help residents and visitors with the city's most infamous problems: finding a public bathroom. That's correct. Teddy Siegel, who is 22 years of age, who runs the Got to Go NYC account on TikTok, has dedicated her channel to finding the location where New Yorkers and tourists can find facilities to relieve themselves without making a purchase. Siegel's profile lists the free bathrooms she has found across the 5 boroughs, and she posts videos of her findings when she investigates suggestions from her followers. One recent video saw Siegel disproving the followers' claim that the Plaza Hotel would allow members of the public to use the restroom for free. Siegel also shares access codes for customer-only restrooms and specifies which of the public facilities on her list feature 24/7 access or free women's sanitary products. She's also operating a Google Maps list with photos and coordinates of the closest public toilets. That's what I call a duty list. Back to you.
I think you might have missed your calling.
Nah. I'll let her do it. However,
you could just steal the idea and do this for like your area, which probably won't be nearly as popular as New York.
Well, honestly, so here's the thing, right? Indy is a huge sports city, not because the sports here are good, but because there's a lot of things that come here for sports and conventions. Because our downtown is situated really, really well. That's why, like, the NCAA is doing a lot of their stuff here now, or they're doing in the future. There's quite a bit of stuff here, right? And because everything's situated really, really well. However, we don't know about bathrooms, so maybe I'll go. Actually, no, I won't, because it's Indiana. It's scary. I don't want to get like tased or anything, because then you'll like poop by accident, and then it's really awkward. However, it would be really good content. Yeah, that could go viral.
The twists and turns of the thought process that you just shared there, that was a ride.
That's usually what happens. That's how this train, the tracks aren't straight. They might not even be on the same track. It might just
even for a typical Mike O path. It was pretty twisty turning.
It was a windy road.
It's like Hogwarts, it just kind of like goes all over.
Okay.
9 3/4 or whatever it is. Cryptex. Fibonacci ceiling sound.
Pumpkin spice latte time.
Ooh, bad news. I forgot to share this yesterday. Florida Dunkin' Donuts.
What? I thought they were all the same.
No, I went to 2 of them, and they both of them had like lost my mobile order, which I don't know how you do. And then the coffee was real bad, and the other products were all burned.
Wow.
I was quite distraught.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
Not in Florida,
Not in Florida.
apparently. Wow. Tal goes, it was one of the first object-oriented engines I messed with, so it was easy to change the behavior of the ammo, made it ricochet a million times, etc. Also, recommends you make your bathroom Indianapolis tour or whatever rhyme with Twitter when you make yours.
Rhyme with Twitter?
Yeah.
Dookie Ditter.
Not bad. That's not a bad first try.
Yeah.
I think they're really more of like an SH word.
Oh, gotcha. Why would I do that? Oh yeah, there we go, Robbie. Thanks. Standing shotter. Yep.
Next time you have to spell that out for himself. Although I'm giving you credit, Mike. You kept it PG-13. That was well done.
I have to.
Well done.
I'm trying really hard. You'll even notice, honestly, in After Dark, like I try and not do too much. Maybe it's because like the novelty of being able to say bad words like wore off. Every once in a while, I'll drop like an F-bomb or an S-bomb, but it's within the context of like a conversation. It's not just for laughs.
It's a proper F-bomb as opposed to
yeah.
for shock value F-bomb. Speaking of which, join us for GMS After Dark. It's tonight at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time on these same GMS platforms. That is followed at 8:30 by Fudge Village, the return of us playing some silly game that I get spooky about, Resident Evil 8 or whatever it's called.
Sean, did you change your name?
No, I'm assuming Ryan doesn't like me anymore, and he kicked me right before it started.
Oh man!
Oh, I thought you changed your name to Tommy Mexican. To my Mexican? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Papa Paz is here. Good morning to you. So how many F-bombs can I drop later?
As many as you want to.
It's fine. Papa Paz
As long
is our
as it's
guest.
after 8 o'clock. Which it will be, because that's what the show is.
I was gonna say, I hope you're not on at 8
in our
o'clock.
time. In our time. It's still during work hours out there on their time. Suckers.
Robbie goes, do any of you play on Switch, play the new Kirby game?
I've not done the new Kirby game. I do play on the Switch. I did add a bunch of friends last night. I don't know Ryan or Sean's friend. It's good because they don't want to be my friend on Switch. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can play on there. Like, ping pong.
You probably can play ping pong on the Switch.
April 29th, the new Wii Sports comes out. Or not Wii Sports, the Switch Sports, maybe? I don't know what it's called. They're calling it. I think ping pong is an option on there.
This one's called Wii Sports.
Wii, not the Wii Sports.
My son has been playing and almost done with the new Kirby game.
Ooh.
And when he finishes, I'll be giving it a shot.
Has he eaten the cars yet?
I think so. He's as described to me. He just needs to collect more of the somethings so he can unlock the final level.
Somethings.
I forget what they're called. Tweedledees. Alice in
Billy Dee
Wonderland.
Williams? You have to collect more Billy Dee Williams?
Yep.
Waddledees.
Waddledees, that's the one.
That's what they call it. I thought of that out of definitely not because Robbie was just kidding. Robbie, thanks for the assist.
My son, he's 8, and he was very excited for this game. He downloaded the demo before the game came out and played through the demo like 20 times. He was very excited.
Nice.
If you like Kirby, we've had one Grammy winner on the show before, and that's Charlie Rosen, who won it. Was it last weekend? Was it that recent?
Yep,
The Grammys
last Sunday. No, this Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just last Sunday.
Like 2 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. Wait, what's today?
And that was for Meta Knight's Revenge from the Kirby game. So if you missed that...
Sorry. I still hear Mennonite's Revenge. Like, no matter what, I still hear Mennonite's Revenge.
It's a different song.
Yeah, I can't not hear it.
And that's on our YouTube page, youtube.com/GamingMorningShow. If you please go watch and subscribe. Tal says you have to collect more Colt 45s to summon Bill. What are you talking about?
The Kirby game.
Isn't Colt 45 a weapon?
It's a beer.
Oh.
That Billy Dee Williams pushed quite hard.
Yeah, I thought... Oh, am I thinking like a Magnum 45?
Like a gut. No, a Colt 45 is also a gut. It's also a beer.
Okay.
That's what you drink in the 40. I think they only come in 40s.
Because wasn't Billy Lando?
Yeah, and he drank a lot of 40s.
See, because I was thinking that was his weapon of choice or something. So I was clearly I don't watch enough Star Wars.
No, you're right. It was totally a weapon of choice.
Weapon of choice.
Get it out.
Great play, Sean.
Do what I can.
Eating cars very early in the game. I played it with my 3.5-year-old. He liked it for 10 minutes. Wanted to go back to, quote, Pit Brothers.
Pit Brothers?
As brothers do.
Is that like a barbecue game?
Are you saying barbecue Pit Brothers?
Yeah. Sounds legit. Coming to the Food Network in July.
Is that after Property Brothers?
Yep, sure. They fight each other.
Oh no.
Yeah. With tongs.
I got the other one, not Drew. I can't remember the other Property Brothers name.
Billy Dee Williams.
Nice.
Hey! That
Good
guy's
job,
won't
Sean.
get anything. He's probably really happy.
Proud of you, Sean. You did good.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's now 6:53
You are one of life's winners.
on the West Coast, 9:53 out east. It is 2:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Tal goes, weapon of choice, Fatboy Slim with Christopher Walken dance. I do believe that was the music video.
For what?
For the Fatboy Slim song, Weapon of Choice.
Oh.
It's like Christopher Walken flying through like a hotel lobby.
Oh.
I'll Discord it later. Culty Vibes is here. Good morning to you, Culty. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. Next hour, we'll have a top 10 list and sports. Right now, it's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know so that we have a chance to celebrate with you. You might be shocked to know this, but it's Billy Dee Williams' birthday, 85 today.
Is he celebrating with a good old Colt 45?
A pistol.
Pistol, yep. Don't drink that, though. It's really gross. It's got oil in it.
Metallic.
Gross.
Metallica? I love them. Yeah.
Billy Dee Williams is 85 today.
Happy birthday, Billy D. 85.
John Ratzenberger turned 75.
Nice.
Oh.
He once served as a guest judge on Hell's Kitchen.
Wow. Also, he looks really cool in this picture. And he's with Julie Blichfeld, who, is that his wife? Or like a random person? Just like somebody that just showed up?
You know John's claim to fame, right?
That he's Norm.
You
Just
know,
kidding. He's not Norm.
you know
Who is
John's
Norm?
other claim to fame, right?
He once wrestled Billy Dee Williams in a swimming pool full of Colt 45s.
That sounds very dangerous. Like all the way around.
They weren't loaded. It's fine.
He's the guy who's the voice of someone in every Pixar movie.
Bill and Ted?
He's Mac from Cars. And Mac from Cars. I don't remember anything.
He's the Piggy Pig.
Oh, Ham.
Toy Story.
Right?
That sounds right.
Did I mention
Ham.
he's the Mac truck from Cars?
Was he in Cars?
Marilu.
What about Cars 2?
He's Mac.
Oh.
Yeah. Very
Cars-
consistent.
Cars 4.
Marilu Henner turned 70 today.
Speaking of Cars, she was in Cars. I don't think that's true.
Oh, Michael, I do a second.
That would be.
She was in a TV miniseries about the Titanic.
What?
She played
I mean, cool.
Molly Brown.
That's one of those cool things, though, right? Like where you can. They took like a starred in fun fact and made it actually fun, because no one knows what she was in. Like, oh, that was cool. There was an old Titanic. Did she murder somebody too? Jerk.
Have you ever happened to see the video where they
Titanic?
replace
No, it sank.
Kate Winslet with a cat?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sounds about right.
K-Laugh Light, remind me to do 2 things. I got 2 things to post in Discord.
You're gonna be busy
I
today.
know. Gotta find my Discord app. Today, Michael Rooker turned 67.
This is a lazy fun fact. His middle name is Alan.
Real lazy. He plays Gandu in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty
Is that the one who says Gandu over and over, like the tree?
I am Gandu.
Is that not
No.
it? Oh, wait. No. That's, shoot. That's Vin Diesel, right?
Yes. It's all about family.
Groot.
Yes.
I am family. Yeah, that's all he says the whole movie. Like, shut up, man. We get it.
Reigning, I believe. Sexiest man alive. Paul Rudd was 53.
Oh. Do you know that he appeared on Friends as a love interest and eventual husband for, hold on, let me see this. Fwabe. I love Fwabe.
Fueba Fuet.
Wait. Tell the heart. He's in a family tree. It makes sense. That's why they got Vin Diesel for Groot.
Family tree. Good morning, Keith. It's good to see you. Zach Braff, 47 today.
I
Oh,
love Scrubs.
doesn't Sean sing that song? Sean, sing the song. Ready, go.
I'm no Superman.
That was beautiful. Beautiful rendition.
He went to Northwestern. Do you guys know that? Northwestern. In the northwestern part of the Northwest. In the Midwest.
Candace Cameron Bure turns 46 today.
Candace, you were so cool back in the day.
Oh,
However,
dude,
she-
current Candace.
Yeah. Well, now she's really weird. She plays the title character in the Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries. The real mystery here is who the main title character is. Is it Aurora Tea Garden, or is that the name of a place? We'll never know because no one will ever watch that. If you have watched it, please don't tell us.
Oh, I was about to go into my full rundown of
Building a
The-
mystery.
Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries. I guess we're out of time. Today, Sinqua Walls turns 37 from Friday Night Lights' Secret Life of the American Teenager and American Soul. Any other birthdays?
Nope.
Okay.
No one else has a birthday at all.
I don't know if it's Eliza Coupe or Coupe, but it was also in Scrubs, so double Scrubs.
Queep. I don't know. It's Jason Hervey's birthday. He was in the Wonder Years. He played the douchey older brother. And also, it's very important for Ryan to read the Hoobastank bassist's birthday for today. He's 49. Go ahead. You show the... It's after Jason Hervey.
Yeah, I'm looking.
No, go ahead. No, don't make serious. Do not make serious.
Marku. Man, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
That's rude.
Case. I actually really like this one.
What?
Markku Lattalainen.
Marco Lappalainen to you too.
Did I change?
Jeez, that's
Did I
rude.
change my Siri voice?
Joel Garland.
Nope. Also, happy birthday, Joel Garland from Orange is the New Black, 47 today.
In some countries, the bassist from Hoobastank is called Joe Garland.
Markku Lattalainen.
That's so good.
It sounds like an insult from like Norway.
Oh no,
Why could I put that into you? Like what?
I actually thought it was pretty good for Siri. Like, where's Marku from?
Finland. Also in Nerd Alert news, it's James Watson's 94th birthday. James Watson co-discovered DNA. DNA, the building blocks for the life.
Dino
and
DNA.
Also the name of one of our leopard geckos. So we're gonna go have a party.
Did you say your what?
One of the leopard geckos. His name is Watson.
Leopard geckos. I thought I heard something different.
Leopard. Leopard
This
gecko.
day in gaming history. Woof. Good job, Siri. We have one from before 1995, which means Sean gets to play lawsuit or not lawsuit. The year was 1982, Sean.
Not a lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit, says Sean. When Bob plays a didgeridoo, your answer is locked in. Atari in 1982 releases the Pac-Man video game cartridge for the Atari VCS system. The price was $37.
VCS.
The sequel to the VCR.
Because it's right. Nice. 2001, Warner Brothers put out the animated feature film Pokemon, the movie 3. Was there 3 Pokemon, the movies?
There are lots of Pokemon in the movie.
Wow. 2004, Acclaim put out Alias for PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and in 2012, Nintendo releases Xenoblade Chronicles for Nintendo Wii. So, there you go. All right, next hour, we're going to have a top 10 list for you. Ping pong is fun, but why play it for real? Here are a bunch of games that you can play that are similar to ping pong, but aren't ping pong, but kind of like maybe. I don't really know, but these are probably fun to play. I mean, it's from a website called Ping Pong Prince, so they definitely know what they're talking about. Want to play Wii? We also have sports! GMS After Dark with Look, It's Mike O tonight. Fudge Village returns tonight. We'll talk more about that on the other side of the break. We are a morning radio show that plays games. It's Gaming Morning Show, Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, GamingMorningShow.tv.
in chains. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. It's like a battle every day. Burning as we watch, I feel its fate. You always made it my mistake. Promise myself I'm not to blame. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. I am fearless. I am Felt like I was stuck in chains. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out.
Tell your friends, tell your mom. Gaming morning show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. The daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Become a Patreon and join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, at HeftyGoof, at Sports.Gaming, and at Look, It's Mike O. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer! It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. Weekend of the Week edition. It is Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Appreciate you being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Spaces, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We appreciate everyone who's lurking and listening this morning or in our chat this morning. It's great to see Kate Zaid. We've seen Quiet I Am Gaming throughout the course of the morning. Superphonic. Tal has been here. Keith Anthony. Robbie, appreciate you all being with us. I am JF Downs, Culty Vibes, and many, many others. Papa Paz, who will be tonight's guest on GMS After Dark with Look, It's Mike O, in the chat as well. We saw Scott Chick open up the show in the pre-show crew. Groggy or Die was the understudy for I Am JF Downs earlier, and many, many others. So it's good to see everyone. Thank you for being here. Today's topic of the day is World Table Tennis Day. How much do you play ping pong? Seems like the first hour consensus was ping pong's great. It's just really hard to own.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Maybe it's like, I like having a ping pong setup. I don't necessarily want a ping pong table.
It just takes up so much space.
Yeah. We did try, I don't know if you've seen these on I think we got ours from like a Facebook ad or something, but they're the like stretchy net that you put down on your own table. And so you just use your dining room table or whatever. We tried that. We haven't actually busted that out, I think, since we changed our table. We took Sean's old table. But our first table was too small. Like, you couldn't really play because it was too short, right? You needed a bigger space. So I'll try it on the table that you gave us, Sean, because maybe it'll be better on that.
Yeah, especially with the leaves, it might be long enough.
Yeah, but then you gotta put the leaves in. That's almost as hard as having your own ping pong table, am I right?
You had to cut down the tree, and then you gotta like... it's a lot of work.
Pick off all the leaves.
Yeah, the leaves are... You gotta get all the leaves. It's just it's terrible.
Good morning to you, Above Zena. Thank you for checking in. Papa Paz says, we used to have tourneys at high school all the time. Where there's table tennis, you have beer pong, so it's a double win.
Win-win.
Robbie says, I don't mind table tennis, and we'll play it if it's there, but would never have one in my house. Also asking, have you ever played pickleball? I saw there's going to be there is like a national pickleball league.
So in Indiana, pickleball is really, really big, and they've started converting tennis courts into pickleball courts.
Yeah, it's happening.
And of course, there's a lot of people who are up in arms about it because they, love not playing tennis too. But you shouldn't use the tennis courts for something useful.
I haven't played it yet. I would like to. Pickleball. It actually would be fun, Sean. I would actually like to try pickleball. But my favorite tennis court related sport was we used to play when we were kids. We had a tennis court, but it was only like one court inside a fenced area with like really high fencing, probably 10-foot high fencing. And so we would stand at the baseline and someone would pitch from the net on your side. If you hit it to the net, then you were out, like anywhere between the net and the front. If you hit it over the net, you got a single. If you hit the sides of the post net walls, those were doubles. If you hit the back fence, that was a triple. And then if you could get it over the top, that was home run. And we just played baseball on a tennis court. It was a blast.
That sounds fun.
I'd do that again in a heartbeat. GMS tennis baseball.
I don't understand though, like, you need to get a lot of pickles though, right? Because you hit them with the racket and they like explode. Like, how do you like? Is there like a bulk store to get pickles for cheap or what?
You use spears.
But then what if you get hit with it? Then you're in trouble. Like, ow! You get like shanked with the spear.
You're all set.
It just doesn't make any sense. No wonder people are so mad that they're pulling up the tennis courts because they get pickles everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Good. Good morning to Kasogo. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We are a morning radio show that plays games. We've got List of the Day and sports coming up a little bit later. We'll also tell you how scientists are figuring out how vampire bats got a taste for blood. They're trying to solve what I was about to say is a mystery, but wasn't a mystery. Did we not know the answer to this question?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Science.
Cool. All right. We'll figure that out later.
Nerd alert.
Superphonics says pickleball is blowing up a bit, right? Yeah, same in Maryland. They're converting the courts, like you mentioned. The sport does seem random, like they took part of 3 different sports.
And
So
food.
as a kid, do you remember just like making up games because you didn't have all the bits for all the games you wanted to play? I think that's pickleball. We're like, well, we don't have a tennis racket, but we got this little racket. And we don't have, but we got this. Let's play it. What do you want to call it? I don't know. I really want some pickles though. Pickleball. You know, done and done.
You know what sport I'd like
Total
to see?
sense.
Sport I'd like to see have like a adult version is Foursquare.
Ooh.
Like make
I
the
bet there
squares
is
a little
one.
bit bigger. Maybe make the ball a little bit smaller.
Kyle, look that up.
Pickleball
I'm gonna
does seem
guess.
like the Goldilocks of sports, where it's like, oh, this tennis court's too big. This table tennis table's too small. Pickleball. Hello, sir.
We got a cat. Arturo's checked in. Tal says you'd have a lot of sour losers if you were playing with real pickles. Sour losers.
Or sweet
Bread and butter pickles.
bread, pickles,
So gross.
pickle bread.
So gross.
Oh shush. Bread and butter's the best.
Kate Zaid says, Mike, I love your shirt.
It's a nice shirt.
Kate, Mike
Provis
wants
is,
to
in
talk
fact,
to
my
you
homeboy.
about stealing some design from a Disney store that cost too much.
No, not stealing. Repurposing.
Sampling.
Yeah, sample. It's like music. Thank you. Exactly.
The shirt at the Walt Disney Store goes dun 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 dun, and Mike wants to go dun 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 bum 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 bum. But they're not the same.
Dum 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 dumbo. Dum 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 bum. Whoa. I'm also pretty sure Disney stole that design from like another thing, and just slapped Disney on it, and we're like, yeah, $1,000.
What was it again?
What was what?
The shirt that you wrote.
Oh, if you're happy and you know it, clap your O. And it's a picture of a T-Rex trying to.
Okay,
They
now
can't clap. They got the little hands.
it makes so much more sense now. Oh, if you're happy and you know it, clap your. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
I thought
the inflection was wrong.
I was trying to figure out what the hell an O was.
It's a letter. Or a face. Get it? I
I mean, we were about to get into nerd alert with this whole vampire bat story, so I was like, oh, maybe it's like a well-known Tyrannosaurus Rex limb.
Yeah, the O. the Tyrannosaurus.
That's good. There's only one pickle. Nope, there's only one place pickles belong, and it's not in my mouth, says Quiet I'm Gaming.
Is it your butt? Sorry. Oh, man. That slipped out. Sorry, we were talking about perler beads last night, and Kate was like, oh, I thought you said something could go in your butt. And I was like, I guess perler beads could go in your butt, but that would be, like, gross. Ryan, do you know what perler beads are?
I'm happy Mike's back.
I don't know if I believe you right now.
Tal goes, can't do bread and butter pickles. Yeah, they're so gross.
Why? Give me a good reason.
They just don't taste good.
Okay.
Like, dill pickles are delicious. I've never probably had something of the same family where it was like, oh, this one is amazing, and then this one's like, you know, like if you have pecan pie and you have whatever other kind of pies have nuts in them. Are there any other pies that have nuts in them?
Not to the level of a pecan pie.
Yeah.
An almond pie? Almond Joy?
They have nuts.
Snickers.
Yeah.
A cream pie doesn't have any nuts in it. Because it's made of cream, obviously.
True.
A cherry is kind of a nut if you put it in a shell.
What?
It doesn't work. I don't know.
What? Mike, are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm great.
Okay. All right.
I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to, but we're good.
It is good to see that we're making connections, though. If Robbie and Quiet ever go to lunch together, Robbie will take care of all of Quiet pickles. So.
Quiet pickles.
Their game.
Quiet, I have pickles.
Peanut pie?
Above Xena says
think-
almonds pie, cashew pie, pistachio pie, peanut pie. There's a peanut pie?
No, there's not.
I guess there could be a peanut butter pie.
I need that.
Doesn't your mom make a peanut butter pie?
No, my mom's dead.
My mom makes a butterscotch.
Butterscotch pie.
Out of peanuts? That's weird. Why don't you just call it a peanut pie then?
Because it's butterscotch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I was with Robbie. You lost me there. Cherry or never. Yeah, I don't. Unless you're calling the pits, are those nuts?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. At this point, I'll just accept
Cherry
the
pit
answer.
pie.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Culty goes, I'm obsessed with spicy bread and butter pickles. Can't get enough. Okay. All right. I will send you all my bread and butter pickles, Culty.
I love bread and butter pickles. They're so good.
I mean, we already have a Pop-Tart exchange program. I'm sure we could throw in pickles. Gross. All right, it's now 7:23 West Coast time. It is 10:23 East Coast. I'm not quite sure what time it is where Mike is right now. You good, Mike?
Yeah, I'm great. I love everything.
And it's 3:24 for those watching GMS in the UK. First of three broadcasts on this weekend of the week. GMS After Dark with Look It's Mike Go happens today at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Papa Paz will join Look It's Mike Go, find out how to handle mental health as a streamer, deal with chat, plus the debut of Canadian or American.
Doodly-doo.
Also then, at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight is the return of Fudge Village, where we play Resident Evil Village, and both are equally unscared.
Yep.
Sean and I.
Oh. Yep.
It looks like, according to chat this morning, you're going to have to send the butterscotch not peanut pie out to everyone in chat. Everyone wants it, apparently.
It is quite delicious.
Butterscotch cupcakes from Kate's 8. That sounds delightful.
I can get on board with butterscotch cupcakes.
Ping pong is apparently an interesting topic because it sounds like the consensus is, yeah, love ping pong. It's great.
Yeah.
But no one can play it because you have to have a table. And if you have a table, you have to store the table. And that is where it falls in love with the water heater.
And a puck.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
There's a puck for some reason. It's very bizarre, this story. Will you please take a picture of your water softener loving ping pong table?
I'd have to find it first. The storage room is a little occupied by a lot.
Wow.
That'll be fine.
These are other games to play with a ping pong table, though. So if you find yourself in Look It's Mike O's situation, you have one, but you don't want to use it for ping pong. Here are 19 other versions. We'll give you 10 that you can play instead from pingpongprince.com.
So you know it's legit.
One. Dance around the table. Okay. This is apparently a more than two-player game. You start with 5 points, and everyone plays until you lose them all. It's like traditional ping pong, but once a player has hit the ball, they then drop their paddle, and another person jumps in to take the... So this is ping pong, but like a tag team match.
Yep. There you go.
That sounds fun. But there's a video too.
I also like how they're imagining that the problem is you don't have enough people to play ping pong.
Yeah. You should definitely all like jam around together. 'Cause then it's better, you know?
2.
Good thing there are no sharp edges or corners on the ping pong.
What could go wrong?
Number 2 is both hands on the paddle. This game is played with the same rules as traditional ping pong, but players must keep both hands on the paddle at all times. Makes it really difficult to maneuver around to the sides of the table if you're trying to line up a shot. You also need to rely more on your footwork, because your reach is going to be limited.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this list would have more like non-ping pong type games. Like I thought we were going to talk about like musical chairs.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to find lists that talk about other things to do with ping pong tables that aren't ping pong.
Fair.
3. I thought it would be easy, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to create my own here. I'm just gonna start doing that. I'll make my own top 10 list, no matter how nonsensical it is. Number 3, sharpshooting ball toss. Ooh, I can get behind this game. Never mind. Players cut holes into the sides of large boxes and place them on the end of the table. Each hole has a different point value corresponding to how difficult it would be to hit the ball into the hole. Each player then tries to toss or hit a ping pong ball into the holes. They have a set number of balls, and the player with the most points after hitting all of their balls is the winner.
4.
When I was a kid, we played a version of this called hit ping pong balls as hard as you can at your friends' balls, and then if you win, you're the sharpshooter.
Oh,
we didn't say sharpshooter, but you know, we were all so stupid. I'm like 30.
All those years ago. Number 4 is at-home table squash. So you push the ping pong table up against the wall. Players use the wall as part of their game. Instead of trying to bounce the ball over the net, they instead try to bounce it off the wall and onto the table. They must make sure to try to get the ball to bounce onto the opponent's side to keep... Oh, so you're just basically like off the wall to get... Okay. What an angle.
5.
Number 5 is travel around the world. It's a great game to play with multiple people. As long as everyone has a paddle, players stand around the table and hit the ping pong ball to the person next to them. If a player misses the ball or hits it so hard that it goes off the table, then they're out of the game, finally ending up with a pair of players. Now they're just playing regular ping pong, because now there's only 2 of them.
Don't get eliminated.
6.
I don't want to wait. Really? No, okay, good. Whew, I thought I got lost for a second. Table hockey. You guys like table hockey? It's a game that's like ping pong, but not even remotely close. The table makes a great surface for an impromptu game of table hockey. Using blocks or books to create a wall outside the table, players can use their hands, small sticks, or paddles to try and knock a ping pong ball through a goal at the other end. Scoring is easy. And the first person to 5 or 7 is the winner.
7.
5 or 7.
Maybe 9. Who knows? We're still figuring it out. Number 7 on this list is ping pong blow. I just had this picture of like Studio 54 or something like that. Where
this is the Dallas Cowboys favorite.
Okay. That's, yeah. So rather than racing the ping pong balls, in this one you fight to blow one ball across the table. In fact, across the opponent's line, rather. You can use a straw, but they aren't allowed to touch it with their hands or the straw. Using small boxes or books around the edge of the table will help prevent it from accidentally falling off during the game.
8.
Number 8's basketball. Just throw away the whole table tennis thing and go play basketball. Or, Oh, I see. You tape a cup to each end of the table, and that's the basket. And then you bounce the ping pong ball across the table, try to land in the cup. This is beer pong without the alcohol.
Or the vast amounts of cups. Right? It's just the one.
It's just the very end of the game.
Yeah, there you go.
9.
Beer pong. While not a kid-friendly game, says you, it can be made fun for children to play by using juice in place of beer. Players stand on opposite ends and they toss their balls into each other's cups. The ball goes in a cup, then you got to drink it. The fun variation of the game is to put alcohol in it. Not with the kids. That's not the fun variation. But yep.
Juice pong.
1-0.
Juice pong.
The last one is tied up teams. This is where you take 2 players and you attach them together like a 3-legged race, but you attach them at the hips, and they're back to back. And then you hit the ball, and then when you do, you have to turn 180 degrees, and the next time your teammate hits the ball. And I'm sure nothing ever goes wrong.
I just want to say the picture of the video for this, the little snapshot, it looks really, really not good. Like, there's 2 girls tied together who are like kind of bending over, not facing the table, with the ping pong paddles on the table. I feel like that's not going to work super well for you. And then the other one is 2 guys who are lashed together with those like crank straps. I feel like you probably shouldn't use crank straps to put yourself together. I mean, I don't know, but maybe.
Have you ever tried it?
Not yet. I'll try later. And also, just as a quick bonus, dinosaur arms ping pong. I'm not gonna read it. You have to use your imagination. But speaking of, if you're happy, clap your. Oh, that's a good one too.
So sad. There you go. Ping pong is fun, but why play it for real? Here are a bunch of games you can play that are similar to ping pong, but aren't ping pong. But kind of like, well, maybe. I don't really know, but these are probably fun to play. I mean, it's from a website called Ping Pong Prince, so they definitely know what they're talking about. Want to play Wii? Yep. Switch Sports can't come soon enough.
Are we gonna have a Switch Sports party?
Wee! You. That's what I'll
Switch.
say when we're playing in this.
Stop it! You're gonna trigger Sean.
You.
Switch.
Pro. No. OLED.
Light.
Wu Dang Pig is here. Back in college, I spent many hours on the ping pong grind. Wait, spent my weekends in the dorm playing. You had a ping pong table in your. Oh, probably your dorm, not your dorm room. It's like, how much space did you have, Wu?
We didn't have beds or desks, but we had a ping pong table.
Well, if you got like a really high quality ping pong table, you could have probably thrown the mattress down at night and slept on it. That might have been a better use of space. All right, anyone up for juice pong later?
Yes, but with beer.
It's a hazy IPA, so it tastes like juice. All right, chat. Today is World Ping Pong Day, so we're asking you how much you play ping pong. Coming up, we'll have sports about 15 minutes from now, and then earlier today we told you how Billy Dee Williams, Paul Rudd, among those celebrities celebrating birthdays. Childhelp National Day of Hope. It is New Beer's Eve. Speaking of that, we'll have to play beer pong tomorrow because today's New Beer's Eve.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless we celebrate it like some do for like Christmas Eve, where you can open like one present tonight. What do you think?
That's funny.
That makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Plan Mike O's Epitaph Day.
Yep, it's a good one.
Groggy did have one for you earlier.
Something about Vikings and beards and hot dogs. I don't think he said hot dogs.
Would you like hot dogs on your epitaph?
Absolutely not. I hate hot dogs.
Here lies Mike O, cultivator of beards and lover of the Vikings.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. But yeah, that's what you... Yep.
I didn't know you were a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Sure am. I'm from Minnesota and everything.
National Caramel Popcorn Day. You're right. It sounds completely bad coming off the mouth there.
Yeah, that's not right. It's caramel popcorn. Weird. Interesting.
If you go to our Twitter at WatchGMS Chat, we have a poll that I think you can still vote on because yesterday was like National Caramel Day or something. And we're trying to figure out how most people say caramel. And Sean brought up a good point that never in your life, which I would imagine, you've said caramel popcorn.
Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue the same way.
It's not. Yeah, I think that settles it. It's caramel. Definitively caramel. Although caramel is still winning our poll at Watch GMS. National Bookmobile Day. Has anyone ever seen a Batmobile turn into a Bookmobile? That would be badass.
I don't know where they put the books. Because it's not really like a big vehicle, you know what I mean?
I mean, but if you remove Batman from it, you could like fill the cabin with it.
But then how do you like drive around?
Well, it would never drive around. It just be like parked.
So it's a library.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not really a book mobile per se.
What is National Tartan Day?
Scott Chick still here? No, probably not. Tartan is the the pattern for like Scots. You know how they have like very specific patterns. Tartan is the pattern, but every family has their own specific pattern. Oh, there she is. Look, Scott Chick, can you explain in non-American what tartan is?
Yeah, you were back from a laundry day. Is tartan the material?
I think it's the pattern.
Like, would you say you washed a tartan, or is that my pants are made of our family tartan?
I like tartan sauce. It's really good.
Tartan pattern, says Scott Chick. Okay, gotcha.
So how do you turn the pattern into the sauce, Scott Chick, for my fish and chips?
That's
tartan
that's
sauce.
tartar sauce.
Oh, how do you get that off your teeth?
That comes from the stuff on your teeth.
That's
gross. National Teflon Day, National Walking Day, and National Acai Bowl.
Acai
Day. Scott Chick says there is different tartans for different clans. I believe they may be tartar sauce. That may be tartar sauce, Mike. Yeah, I think there's no tartan sauce. Attack of tartan.
Okay, yeah, what else?
All right, let's get the story that we've been waiting for. Here's what Maiko's tracking at this hour.
Our next news story is about tartar sauce. Just kidding. However, it is about nature's tartar sauce, aka blood. Because guess what? According to Christina Larson from SFGate, we figured out how they got their taste for blood. What? Scientists have figured out why vampire bats are the only mammals that can survive on a diet of just blood. They compared the genome of common vampire bats to 26 other bat species and identified 13 genes that are missing or no longer work in the vampire bats. Ooh, they should go to Best Buy. Over the years, those gene tweaks helped them adapt a blood diet rich in iron and protein, but with minimal fats or carbohydrates, the researchers reported Friday in the journal Science Advances. The bats live in South and Central America and are basically living Draculas, said co-author Michael Hiller of Germany's Max Planck Institute. We're going around the world, y'all. About 3 inches or 8 centimeters long with a wingspan of 7 inches or 18 centimeters. The bats bite and then lap up the blood from livestock or other animals at night. Most mammals couldn't survive on a low-calorie liquid diet of blood. Only 3 vampire species of the 1,400 kinds of bats can do that. The others eat mostly insects, fruit, nectar, pollen, or meat, such as small frogs and fish. Blood is a terrible food source, said Hannah Kim Frank, a bat researcher at Tulane University who was not involved in the study. Thanks for your 2 cents, Hannah. It's totally bizarre and amazing that vampire bats can survive on blood. They're really weird, even among bats. Some other creatures also have a taste for blood, including mosquitoes, bedbugs, leeches, and fleas. Back to you.
So what did the bats eat?
Ding, 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 ding. No, I'm sorry, that was wrong. That's the fox. The blood. I want to suck your blood. You gotta, it just happens.
Did they call for someone from the study and no one decided to respond, so they reached out to Hannah Kim Frank?
They just found some random.
They're like, you have 3 names. You probably know stuff. I would say.
Yeah, hi. It's the assignment editor for whatever outlet recorded this. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to come and talk to us here at Science Advances about your study. No. Oh, okay.
Great. Blood.
I hear there's a bat department at Tulane. Yeah, give them a call.
What they didn't realize though, it's they actually study DC Comics, and they're actually like she knows nothing about scientific bats, but they're like, I see on Twitter the word bat is in your bio. She's like, yeah, Batman. They're like, perfect. What do you think of vampire bats? What? They're gross. Perfect. What do you think about blood as a food source? It's terrible. Wonderful. Okay, thanks.
I don't even tell Hannah why they're calling.
No.
They're just like, what do you think of blood as a food source? Oh, that's terrible.
And then they hang up the phone. And you're like, wait, what?
That's great. K-Laugh is here this morning. It's good to see you, K-Laugh. So is Dungeon Meowster KJ. If you want tartar sauce, apparently, Mike, you just take a little off the N of tartan, and then you'll get your tartar sauce.
So in rereading the article, it lists Hannah as a bat researcher. How do we know she doesn't work for, like, the Mets? You know? Trying to figure out how those things work.
Like when we had National Battery Day.
Yep.
Apparently, Tal's volunteering to be our GMS official blood researcher because Tal watched Morbius.
Tal, what do you think about blood as a food source?
So, I'm confused. Morbius is part of one of the comic book universes?
He's part of the Marvel universe.
Universe I heard that it got terrible reviews.
Well, it's part of the Spider-Man family, and that's still Sony. So even though Sony has lent out Spider-Man himself to Marvel to use in the MCU, this is not an MCU movie.
No. This was made by the Sony people who don't know how to make movies.
This is so confusing.
All Sony knows how to do is how to own Spider-Man.
Yeah. And make Star Wars. Which I don't even know if they do that. Do they?
Yeah, no word. We'll never know. So wasn't it Jared Leto too?
Yep.
And isn't Jared Leto the Batman or the Joker?
He's the Joker. Yeah. There's a lot of crossover with a lot of different like MCU and DC.
Is there okay?
Movies.
So I was gonna ask because I didn't think that they would hire somebody who's like doing DC stuff to be a character like recurringly on an MCU movie.
Well, hopefully it's not recurring.
Get back to Jared.
Well, I mean, everything I've heard from the movie says it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen anything positive. I haven't been trying to find anything positive, but
we don't talk about Green Lantern, Robbie.
Yeah, Quiet says Morbius is part of the Sony universe, not MCU. Robbie, he was a Spider-Man character, though the latest Spider-Man movie was good, but they worked with Marvel and Sony, so it was better. Green Lantern and Deadpool.
Michael Keaton was Batman, correct? And he'll probably play another bigger villain. He plays Vulture in the Spider-Man Marvel series, cinematic universe series, and he also comes back to play Batman, I think, in Flash. And he'll probably appear in more MCU movies. But yeah, there's a lot of crossover, a lot. So. A lot.
Well, plus they had Natalie Portman was both in Thor and Star Wars, so.
Yeah, I was like, wait, she was in Thor? Yeah, dummy.
Well, it makes sense you wouldn't remember it since I've been told that Thor is definitively the worst Marvel movie. completely unrelated to that, though. Shout out to Digital Doc Games. You can see the new show from Digital Doc Games called Game Changers on youtube.com/Digital Doc Games.
The new show is just a collection of him making really terrible takes about it.
Apparently had a very small cameo in Morbius, which is funny because he is in like all the
Digital Doc
trailers.
Games?
Wait, Michael Keaton's in Morbius?
Congrats. Probably as Vulture.
Yeah, as Vulture.
So the other day, we talked about Charlie Rosen winning a Grammy. Had already won a Tony prior to joining us on Gaming Morning Show. And Sean made the reference to is 2 things shy than of an EGOT. Needs a Grammy. Nope, got one. Needs an Oscar and an Emmy, right?
Yes. Right.
So,
That's a lot of stuff.
is Michael Keaton leading the MSD awards because he's been in DC, Sony, and Marvel?
No, because Ryan Reynolds will do that as well.
So they
Or he will in a minute there. Because the MCU is making a Deadpool movie. It'll be in the MC universe.
wait. So Deadpool's not already MCU?
Not officially. I think Deadpool was a Sony one too, wasn't he?
No, it was Fox.
Oh,
It was X-Men.
yeah, with the fantastic garbage. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so he'll be Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool will be in the MCU proper.
Okay.
In 2024, perhaps 25, one of the two.
I figured it out. I understand why my head hurts right now because I've had conversations where it's like, didn't so-and-so play for so-and-so? And I was like, no, he used to play for this team, and then he played for that team.
Yeah.
And then that person looks at me and goes, what do you... Man, how do you track all this? And now I get it. Now I get why those conversations are harder. Because this is making my brain hurt. There's a lot of studios that make a lot of movies.
Then you can add the fact into it that multiple people play multiple parts in the MCU. Like Chris Evans, for example, was the Human Torch in the first Abomination of the Fantastic Four movie, which I guess was Fox. And then he was obviously Captain America.
In the scheme of Fantastic Four movies, though, that was the good one.
So wait, that was Chris Evans? The Captain America was the Human Torch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Ryan Reynolds was, well, I guess not, different person. What are some other examples? Other things, you know?
Wow, I didn't realize that was Chris Evans.
Yeah. Oh, what's it? Josh Brolin. He played Cable in Deadpool, in MCU, technically. Not the cinematic universe, but and then he was obviously Thanos. So.
Another one.
I know there's a bunch of them, but yeah. So the whole like MCU, DC, EU, Fox U, Sony U, FU, all of them are like. It's like you need one of those like those boards with all the
red twine.
The red twine, yeah. That's the easiest way to figure it out.
Michael B. Jordan was Killmonger, and he was also a character in the TV show Parenthood. That's
what?
It's kind of so it was the same.
Kelsey
Well,
Grammer
he was also
Beast and Frasier, so
yeah.
Well, to be fair, honestly though, like for legit skis, Michael B. Jordan was one of the Human Torch Eye, and also Killmonger. But we don't talk about torches.
Yeah. Dungeon Master KJ says, yeah, all the men. Aqua, Super, Spider, Iron, Bat, Ant.
Yeah. I like Taldahar. Johnny Storm turned into Captain America, and then he turned into Killmonger. So if you want to be a successful actor in Hollywood, take note, folks. Try to get into a crappy Fantastic Four movie, and then that will lead to more success in something else.
Being Johnny Storm is like a gateway drug.
Yeah.
on his shirt. All right, 7:52 now, West Coast time. 10:52 out east. And it's 3:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. The manatee you see behind Sean is Bear Bear. Sean is mentoring Bear Bear. The glowing light you see behind Look, It's Mike O is our favorite lizard.
It's Diego, the gaming morning show lizard.
He pooped somewhere, and I went to pick it up, and it's gone. I hope he didn't eat it.
Oh, gross.
No, he likes to play the game. I'm gonna poop and then hide it, and then I gotta figure out where it is.
Is it like the dog who gets in trouble for pooping on the floor and then goes to try to hide the poop so it doesn't get in trouble?
Yep.
Am I making that up?
I think so.
I thought that was a legitimate dog problem.
I'm sure it's happened. Like, if I'm honest.
Thank you for being honest with me.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. The first poop mention of the day.
It's not
Mark
even,
it down.
It's not even close, Bob. It's been like all poop all the time.
Yeah, you're like 3 hours off. Before the show even started, we were talking about poop, huh?
Sorry, off brew.
All right, it's time for sports. Yesterday, your Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs. Holy cow, what an underperforming team. There was some stat that said they had like 4 wins over a stretch of time. That's like one of the worst performances this season. I think your Portland Trailblazers had the only worst record over that stretch.
Oof. That was bad.
Oof.
But the result of the Lakers losing 121-110 to Phoenix, your defending Western Conference champions, is that Phoenix won a franchise record 63rd game.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Devin Booker, 32 points. DeAndre Jordan had 22. Phoenix wins the game, 121-110. And again, the Lakers eliminated from playoff contention.
Sweet. They're not sweet.
Your Portland Trailblazers, a road loss to Oklahoma City, 98-94 yesterday. Maiko, did the Mets win?
Yeah, who cares?
That's going to be a no.
No.
Hey, don't worry. It's not the regular season yet.
But we're playing Mets fans' favorite games. Who's hurt today? Yeah, that's a good one. It's one of my favorite games.
I was reading a Twitter thread, and somebody was trying to make a list of things to donate to Mets players. So, do you have like a part that you'd be willing to give to like Max Scherzer or Jacob deGrom so they can play?
No, because then they would just break something else. This is what they do. We just need to inject them with nanobots, so then like that can repair from the inside.
Nanobots. Do you think it's better though if they start like 20-40, so you don't get your hopes up, and then they have like a surge?
No.
To add more dead to your dead inside right now, apparently Robbie's a Nats fan.
Yeah, whatever.
You could do it, Mike.
Started off so well, Robbie, and then you just did that.
Opening day's like a couple days from now.
Who cares? Wow. Our starting pitcher is probably going to be Tyler Miguel. What do you know about Tyler Miguel? Exactly. We went from DeGrom to Scherzer to Bassett to Miguel? What?
I thought Mike was trying to say he's going to pitch the opening day. Your starting pitcher is me. We're playing Fudge Village tonight, and we're doing so even though your Calgary Flames play at Anaheim tonight. Mm-hmm. Am I allowed to have the game on whilst playing Fudge Village?
No. You need to be all in on the game. You cannot. Yeah. No. You need to be 100% focused on the Fudge.
But I despise the
general core. Well, exactly. You shouldn't watch it then, because
Good thing the
scary.
Ducks suck this year. So.
Yeah, they've been pretty bad.
They suck.
We used to never win in Anaheim, and now it's like hopefully. So, Tiger Woods planning to play the Masters. That starts tomorrow. 508 days since Woods last walked and competed. He'll tee it up Thursday. Nearly 14 months since he badly damaged his right leg in a car crash.
Thinks he can win too.
Cool.
Go Tiger. Go Tiger. It's not your birthday.
Bob Bowlesby not going to play. Can I get a rewind?
What'd you call him?
He's the commissioner. He doesn't play anything. Bob Bowlesby is going to step away as Big 12 commissioner later this year. I don't know a whole lot about this other than the Big 12 seems to be like the last conference of the Power 5 at the musical chairs game. So I'm not surprised they're making a leadership change.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, how do you feel about this? I know you don't have any pitchers to wear it, but apparently Major League Baseball is going to approve the electronic device for balls and for relaying signs.
Thanks, Astros. Ruin another sanctity of the game, you butt faces.
So I get the impression that this is not exciting. PitchCom.
I'm sick of them messing with the game. Leave it alone. If you can't watch the game for 4 hours, don't watch the game for 4 hours. Go do something else.
Are you gatekeeping?
What? Is that what gatekeeping is?
I don't know. Sounds like you don't
Then
want
yes.
the games. People don't watch it. So.
I don't want the game to change. I like the game as it is. You know what? If you need to do something else, do it. I will watch most of the 4-hour game until I find Avatar or something on TNT, and then I'll forget that I was watching baseball and watch Avatar. But if you don't have 4 hours, don't be a baseball fan. All right? I mean, they have a pitch clock. This is basketball. What's next? We just like you put a tee out there. I don't know why you would do that.
What are your thoughts on you know how in extra innings we start with a runner on second now?
Stupid.
What if every inning we start with a runner on third and there's 2 outs?
That's what I'd like to see.
Speed this
Stupid. Why don't we just start with a guy like walking halfway down the line, like to start the inning? Like you can't get him, you can't tag him. He's just there.
There's one guy, and he starts at home and he just slowly walks towards first, and he just keeps going the whole inning. And if he gets around to home before you get 3 outs, you get 5 runs.
Okay.
Why don't we just do it like the whammy game style? Like at the beginning of the inning, you press a button and it says where you are. Like you start on the base, and if it says home run, you win. This way, the game's over. No big deal.
Hear me out.
Or we can just play rock paper scissors before the game starts to determine who wins.
Your entire roster starts in the left field corner, and if they beat Mr. Freeze, then they win the game.
All right. New rule: you hit the ball, you have to go to all 3 bases before you go back to home, but you get to pick the order.
I still stand by they should like set wild animals out on the field every now and again. And you don't know which animal it's going to be. It might be a manatee, might be a narwhal, might be a lion, could be a whole bunch of penguins.
It's the hamster.
You don't know. You just let them all out there and you see what happens.
Get the
or randomly turn the lights off, like mid-inning, and then turn them back on. And wherever the people are, that's what you do. It's ridiculous.
Jacob DeGrom, here's the 3-2 to Sigourney Weaver. Watching Avatar.
What?
All right, there you go. There's your kind of sports.
Sports.
Robbie says they did get rid of the extra inning rule.
Yeah, but then they brought it back like almost immediately.
Yeah, I thought they're starting with a runner on second in extras.
Yeah, I remember it going away when they came to a deal and baseball was reborn. But then like last week they're like, hey, that rule's back. Okay.
Psych.
You know what? I kind of missed the lockout because I still kind of had hope as a Mets fan. You know, I had something to wish for. And then boom, now baseball's back and we're back to the same crap. We're just half the teams on a injured list, whatever they call it. Also, quiet. I'm all about making the game more accessible. But if you don't got 4 hours, you should watch Avatar twice.
Robbie says my son already does that, but he's 3.5, so he just runs random bases anyway.
I think your son has the right idea.
Hey, I used to play. You're talking about making up games. Remember Calvin Ball from Calvin and Hobbes? It was where there was like 27 bases, so you'd hit the ball, but you'd have like a bomb bat or whatever that like hit a softer ball like a mile, and then you just touched 80,000 bases. So
how about this? When you hit the ball, one of the bases randomly lights up, and that's the one you have to go to. I
like that too.
Yeah. Or it could be, remember kickball when you were a kid in gym and they had like the mat and like everyone could like go on the, you could have like 12 people on the mat. Do that, you know?
Chris M.E. says, when are we getting robots a la Base Wars?
They should do robot umpires. I'd be down for that.
2023, Chris.
Those guys suck.
All right, Sean's got to go. Next hour, we got community games. We're going to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. If you've never been here for community games, get ready to guess some vowels. I will also have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, a recap of the video game headlines of the day, of clip of the day, takeaways that were pretty okay, and so much more. Everyone say goodbye to Sean and Bear Bear.
Bye, Sean and Bear Bear.
You and your manatee have a great day, Sean.
Don't have too much of a great day, though. Save some for tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, and he's fading. He's going down the tunnel.
Have a great rest of your weekend of the week, Sean. We'll come back. More Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Spaces, and GamingMorningShow.tv.
Incredibly juicy.
That is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Stuck in the ground. Yeah, I've grown up, mama, I need something different. I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different, I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. I'll do anything I put my mind to. Well, some try to say that it's hard to progress. Well, I'll beg to differ because I found the best people to teach me how to do it greater. People who remind me that I'm doing better. I've never seen such a change inside of me where I feel like I've come out of hiding. People say fear is the key to success, and I'm here to tell you that I'm crapping my pants. I never understood how people could love you, especially when they've never met you. But somehow they have changed my point of view. I'll spread love until it's an issue. Yeah, I've grown up, mama, and it's something different. I overcame the odds, but it's disappointing. See, I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different. I overcame the odds, but it's disappointing. But see, I've changed my tune. I'll support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to.
In a world where things are broken, Kiki Low is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D searching in the universe because the D is currently broken, but we need a newer D. Where can she find it?
Where can I get a D from? Who will
Maybe,
give me the D?
maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
That's how we do, baby.
Coming to video screens near you and on your telephone devices in 2022.
Sorry, Kiki.
Kiki Low and Superphonic in the Lost City of D.
Finally, the D, and it feels so good.
Only on Peacock.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games. Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being along with us wherever you may be.
GMS.
It's good to see you. That is Luke. It's Mike O on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. We have one more hour of the show. It's just past 8 o'clock on the West Coast. Thank you, everyone who's been with us for this morning radio show that plays games. Out today, a YouTube exclusive. GMS plays Horizon Forbidden West. It's out now, rather. The episodes 1 through 17. The penultimate episode comes your way on Thursday at noon Pacific time. Tonight it is Fudge Village, the return of the game. It's called Resident Evil Village, and Sean plays it, and I hide. So, yay. Yay.
Yeah, I'd say it's about right.
Has there ever been a more accurate description of radio history?
That's pretty on point.
Get used to seeing this.
Yep.
Me hiding behind my palm. So.
And then something happens. Ah! And then what?
Fudge! Oh, yeah. I forgot that I've done like this clapping thing before. It's just all random, and we always discover a new layer. So, but that follows GMS After Dark with Look It's Miko. That happens at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time as Papa Paws joins us.
Papa Paws.
It's 8:12 on the West Coast. Thanks for being here.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew is here.
Hello, FHC.
Robbie G Sports is here. Thank you for being here for your first edition of Gaming Morning Show. Quiet I Am Gaming, it's good to see you as well. Kalaf, our head of research and development, is here.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet.
Who's here with us as well. Chris will be streaming tonight around 6 p.m. Pacific time. Dungeon Meowster KJ is with us this morning. Kate Zaid is here as well. Always like Kate Zaid's words of wisdom.
To quote Kate Zaid, Stardew Valley sucks all the time.
And you'll be getting a ripped-off Disney shirt from Kate Zaid from Look It's Miko a little bit later on this month. Who else has been with us? Kalaf, as I mentioned. We've seen you this morning. Tal has been here. It's good to see Tal Dahar. Scott Chick, the official deputy cat petter of Gaming Morning Show. It is good to see you. We learned about Tartans earlier in the show as well, and many, many others, wherever you may be, whether you're lurking or listening on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, or Twitter Spaces. We appreciate you being here. Today is World Ping Pong Day, so we're asking you how much you like ping pong. And we talked about the Lakers missing the playoffs. We celebrated birthdays for Billy Dee Williams, Paul Rudd, and more. It's been a very good show so far, so appreciate you hanging out with us for all 3 hours today.
Whew, sorry, I had a big old sneeze right there. That was...
Were you chowing down? Did you get more food?
I made lunch.
Remember,
Yeah,
if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come
just
back.
a ham and cheese sandwich.
Nice. I don't eat enough sandwiches.
Well, coming back from vacation, that's really all we have.
Oh, yeah. The return from vacation is always tough in the food department.
Yeah, Megan's currently out of the store, picking some more stuff up. Also, sad news, she forgot her pillow at the condo, so she has to go get a new pillow.
Just have them mail it to you.
Or good news, maybe.
Did she want a new pillow?
I mean, she probably did. I get this. Yeah. She was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot this." And you're like, "Uh-huh. I see what you're doing here. As long as it's not a my pillow, we'll be okay."
Chris talked about having a college roommate who was good at ping pong. We actually played a lot of... We didn't have a ping pong table. I think Woo brought this up too in the dorm, had a ping pong table. We had a pool table. And so
in your dorm room?
Well, in the dorm. And what I remember is that was kind of in the early days of eBay, which is clearly dating me. But I remember ordering a really cool looking pool cue on eBay, thinking I got a screaming deal, and then I realized it was a very cheaply made pool cue, and that's why I sold it. So.
We when I was in college, we didn't do the ping pong thing. The school actually installed a beach volleyball court.
What?
And that got a lot of use. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really cool. For a while, we were really, really good at it. And it was a lot of fun.
Did you go to school in a warm weather place?
Nope, I went to school in New Jersey.
So it was good for the summer months, but then it was kind of dormant over the winter.
Pretty much. They put it in the fall to help kind of get everyone settled, and then they took it out for a little bit, and then they put it back in around midterms, which was funny because it was November, but it was a pretty mild year, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And then they covered it, and then they busted it back out in March because it got warm fairly well, so it was cool.
We talk a lot about you telling stories about the Jersey Shore. How soft is the sand? Is it like white sand?
On the Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
That Jersey Shore sucks.
Okay. Well, on the beaches of New Jersey, is it white sandy beaches or is it more gravelly?
Yeah, it's white. It's pretty sandy. I mean, you get a combination of two. The fun game though is needle or not, because unfortunately the Jersey Shore has not remained very cleanly. But the Florida beach is beautiful. But yeah, no, I mean the Jersey Shore is not terrible. It's just there's a lot of trash and drug paraphernalia, you know.
I never had thought about the Gulf of Mexico as a place where you could find white sandy beaches. And I went to Gulf Shores, Alabama for a sporting event. And holy cow, was I impressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I would go there in a heartbeat, especially, like, if I were to compare flights between, you know, going to Maui, and it's like, okay, well, I don't want to pay as much as it costs to go to Maui. So I'm going to go to Gulf Shores. Like, that was a blast. We flew into New Orleans. It wasn't too bad of a drive to get out there. And
oh. I mean, we were in Cocoa Beach, which was right next to Cape Canaveral, and it was really nice. The beach was clean. It was beautiful. The sand was great. The water was gorgeous. It was a little cold to get in right away, but then once you got used to it pretty quickly, it was wonderful. There was this crazy sandbar, so you could walk out like hella far, but you know,
yeah,
you kind of don't want to drown.
Are you not a big fan of the ocean?
I like to see my feet, because there were stingrays there as well, and a dude was actually fishing from the shore and caught a stingray. So I like when you can see the bottom, because then you don't step on things.
Yeah, that's so there was a sandbar on the Gulf Coast that we were same place. We had this condo in Gulf Shores, and I was just out on the sandbar, and then I saw all these people getting out of the water. And I was like, oh, wonder why. And I looked down, and there's rays just swimming by me. And I was like, oh, that must be why everyone got out of the water.
Damn it, Steve Irwin. Ooh, rip, sorry. But yeah, no, I don't like not seeing my feet because you don't know what's down there, right?
It's different than a lake, at least.
That's true. However, we were in a really weird spot where there was a bunch of like red seaweed or something like washing up on us, I guess, and it was really kind of gross because it would like wrap around your ankle, and I was like, oh.
How were you like?
Oh, it was
awful. Chris says he put wicked spin on everything. I expect playing against a scrub like me was child. Yeah, listen, we had the folks in the dorm who were just like elite at pool, right? And so you'd have this goal of trying to beat them, and it was like you'd have these moments where it's like, oh, I might have a chance, and then they'd slam that door shut real fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It pays to be good at like some of those where it's like I'm better at pool than I think I give myself credit for. I just don't like playing it.
Can someone post the Discord, Robbie? I would really like for you to share your podcast and your YouTube channel, because I would really like to see it. So if you could check that out, join our Discord and post that in the community section. That'd be really really sick to look at.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
There's a Good Vibes channel in there if you want to do that, Robbie. Sizz is here. Welcome to the final hour crew, Sizz. It's good to see you today.
Hello, FHC.
That's what the fox says.
I was trying to find a different link too, and I couldn't find it. All right, it is now 8:21 West Coast time, 11:21 out east. It is 4:21 for those watching GMS in the UK. That's look. It's Michael, left side of your screen, chowing down on a ham and cheese sandwich. I am Hefty Goof. I'm having water and coffee.
I also have water. It's right here. Ooh, there was a new edition of the water bottle, thanks to our good friends at Disney.
Look at that.
Right there. Mickey Mouse. They gave me a sticker. Thanks, Mickey.
All right. Do you think Kate's 8 can put that on a shirt?
The sticker? No, it's on my water bottle.
If you are grabbing food, be sure to let us know what you're getting this morning. Also, if you have any coffee recommendations, we always like to have those as well, so we can possibly bring some of those onto the show. Coming up later this hour, we will take a look at what's happening with folks who are required to count penguins and work for the post office.
You like penguins?
I mean, I kind of like penguins. Penguins are kind of cute.
They smell.
Do they really?
They smell real bad. Ugh.
Gross. Yeah. Let's play some Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. If you've never been here before, Bob, what's the easiest way to find out how good we are at this game?
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
When's the last time... Actually, we played this yesterday, right?
Correct.
Okay. So it hasn't been a while since... So have you played New Google Feud?
Oh, the one with the higher lower thing?
Yeah.
That sucked.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, we've played it a couple times.
Okay. It just felt like you were gone for so long that I don't remember what we have and haven't played as of recently. So
it's not great.
All right, we have 51 banked balloons in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. 51. That's not bad.
We're doing great, guys.
If we get a one-vowel word, you can always choose to guess a consonant, and Hefty Goof will post up a vowel. Very good at that.
But what does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
Yeah.
Quiet's guessing slathered.
If slathered were to come up before Shaq, I would quit everything.
It'll never be Shaq.
It's definitely Shaq.
Never mind, maybe it will be.
See? We have an S, which is already on there. Dang it, Kyle.
What's wrong with Kyle?
He's got a U. He picked U.
Well, as long as it's not downs, U usually hits.
U! Exclamation point.
And it did, so. In fact, for a second there, I thought it was going to be Morbius.
Oh my goodness, I would say nothing.
No one has to delete anyone. We did that yesterday. It didn't go very well.
T. No.
The T did not hit.
Dinosaurus.
I guess D.
D.
It did not hit.
Boo. Kidding.
N.
Ooh.
Narwhals.
What else we got here? We have numbers all over us. Nefarious. Ooh, quiet.
Nice guess. Quiet is
cracked.
You crushed that one, Quiet. Good job, K-Laugh Light. We bank 3 balloons, and we move on to 54 now, as the next puzzle is video games.
Ooh, video games. Super Mario Brothers.
Boop, 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 boop. T.
9.
Metroid.
The Metroid.
How about F?
The Fetroid.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh,
E.
you throwing.
No, everything's fine. What?
E.
Whew, I got scared.
When have I ever hit the wrong thing?
Oh, no. We have a T, we have an E, A. What?
Hard one.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
A. No, not A. We already did A. All right, let's see. Once I see where the O is. Oh, that was not very helpful. I-L. We didn't do an S yet. Why don't we do it? No downs. S. Wii Sports. I totally got it by myself without Kyle's help. One 100%. What?
I don't recall anyone guessing Jay. Did you guess Jay?
Nope. Sure didn't.
I think it was because I can never tell. I'm gonna take credit for this throw because Robbie guessed I, and I went I and then also L. And if I hadn't done that,
Yeah.
or did I miss?
It's all good.
You know, the nice thing is we come together as a team, right? We win as a team and we lose as a team.
Do we?
Also, I did click J instead of I, so no one guessed J. I just.
What is the opposite of cracked? Glued?
It was lag.
That's accurate, KJ. I like it. I'm just gonna sit here and let it sink in.
This is why we just should play.
Diego, what do you think?
This is why we should just play Google Feud.
Diego's very upset with you.
Diego.
No, it's okay. It's
the
okay. It
gaming
happens.
morning show, Thorny Dragon.
Yeah, that one was on me.
I don't know what to say.
8:30 now, West Coast time. 11:30 out east. It is 4:30 for those watching over in the UK. Man, welcome to the awkward hour. Robbie's now discovering your loyalties here. You're a Mets and Eagles fan. I'm just realizing.
Sure am.
this.
Yep. I was born into Mets fandom. My dad was a Mets fan. And then I moved to Pennsylvania when I was 10 or 11, one of those years. And in '93, had to do a computer project on somebody, and I picked Randall Cunningham because I saw him in the newspaper. And then I fell in love with the Eagles. So that's how I became a Mets and an Eagles fan. It was Randall Cunningham. He has my heart. UNLV quarterback. See, this was really tricky, right? Because I was trying to get all the information I could on Randall for this project, but the internet didn't really exist yet, and he's not really in the Encyclopedia Britannica, so it's very difficult to get information on Randall there.
What'd you get on?
I went to UNLV. He was a quarterback. He was did some other things.
But didn't you say it was a school project?
Yeah, it was 1993.
What'd you get?
We had to do
like A, a B, a
Oh
C?
yeah, no, I got an A, and then I got to go to some like showcase where they showcased like how you do things. I don't remember anything really, minus there was 3 of us, and all these parents were like huddled around the computers like, whoa. And we had to like be like, yeah, this is my project. It's Randall Cunningham. I made this Eagles helmet and blah, 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 blah. So it was crazy. It was cool. I enjoyed it. But yeah, now I'm an Eagles fan. Forever.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I think this game has the tendency to potentially get us down. No pun intended. However, Calaf is the voice of optimism. Oh well, clean slate.
No one likes you, Kyle. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Kyle.
Wow.
We love you. We
Calaf,
love you.
You're the absolute best.
Love.
Don't listen to
You are the apple of my eye, the wind beneath my wings, the soap that cleans my buttocks.
Did someone say soap?
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap? Mike O sure does. Tell us more, Mike.
You know what's crazy? My soap made its way to the bathroom, where it belongs.
It's okay. I'm your model.
Dr. Squatch soap. It's cold brewed. Brewed? Is brewed the word? Cold made cold? I don't know. But it's great for you. It's really nice. They actually just came out with a hand soap, a liquid hand soap as well. So if you want to wash your hands with some liquid foamy hand soap, no, that's not hand soap, that's shampoo or conditioner, one of the two, I can't tell. But if you go to drsquatch.com for your first time orders, go ahead and type in DiscBrick10. You get 10% off an order of $20 or more. If you do DiscSquatch10 on a first time subscription, you can go ahead and get 10% off that as well. I just got my second subscription, not prescription. My second subscription. I have not yet opened it. It's upstairs on my bed. Because I slept downstairs because the freaking the dog's crate was down here last night. So I had to sleep down here. But later on, I'm going to open it up and then probably put it on my armpits. And maybe in my gooch area and my toes and my... No, not my toes. I don't want to put it down. I'll use like my fingers. Don't use it for your hair, though, unless you have the shampoo and conditioner from Dr. Squatch Soap. Also, they have deodorant. Right here is my Bay Rum deodorant. You put it on like this over here. And it smells wonderful. It's aluminum-free or aluminium-free. Sis, I did have the soap on my desk. I still have the Nautical Sage and the Only Hope soap here. But I do not have the other soap because I use that to wash my bits. And I try not to wash my bits in my office. My wife gets mad.
So there you go. Dr. Squatch soap. You can save money DiscBrick 10 or Disc Squatch 10 by going to drsquatch.com and using the discount code. For Look It's Myco, you can also go to Look It's Myco's Twitch channel. And when you subscribe, you get access to those middle 4 emotes that you have reserved so kindly for us on Gaming Morning Show. When are you on your stream next?
Say what now? When am I streaming again? Never. I quit.
He's retired.
Just kidding.
Never mind.
GeoGuessr will make its valiant return on Friday.
Shorter retirement than Tom Brady.
Tom
Brady
Brady,
just went through
that's
right
true.
there.
Yep, Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Join me on Look It's Myco's channel. Look It's Myco. We will bring back the GeoGuessr. There's no guarantee on whether or not Waldo will make an appearance. However, there will be some fun. There'll be some shenanigans. We'll be playing with GeoChatter, which is a new chat guesser kind of a stream where you too in the audience could play with me and try to guess where things are. It'll be fun. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Fun. By the ton. It's hungry hippos. But yeah, it'll be a great time. We will play a contest. And what the contest is we'll just play the game. And to answer your question, Robbie, yes, we are not affiliated because we stream not only here on Twitch, but we also stream on Facebook, on YouTube, in the Twitterverse, as well as Uncle Ben's multi-stream extravaganza. or something. But yeah, we don't do that. However, you can subscribe and become a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month, or you can join the $4 a month regular tier. You can join the $6 per month tier, which is known as the knee breaker tier.
I'm gonna bust some kneecaps.
True, you will bust. I will bust. You don't have to. I will. If you sign up for $6 a month, send me the name of people whose kneecaps need busting. I'll go ahead and take care of that for you. And what I mean by that is I'll just induct you into the Temple of the Six.
Temple
You get a nice
of the Six.
You get a nice little prize. Or, Robbie, if you get real crazy, the gentleman you hear who continually says 6 over and over again, his name's Bob. Bob currently lives on a box. It's a nice box. He just got redone. He got marble floors.
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
If you get $150 in the rent-a-bob tier, Build-a-bob, I don't know what it's called. I like Build-a-bob. Build-a-bob's great. Do you like Bob? $125 is how much it costs to build a Bob, and you just build his new house. Yeah, Bob likes it. You'll get access to a home improvement style, no HGTV style unboxing of Bob's new box. Would it be an unboxing? Unveiling. Either way, it'll be cool.
An unboxing of a box. That's actually hilarious.
Adopt Bob, $125, and you get Bob a new house.
Plus $25 goes to an actual adoption-focused agency or charity that we would work with in conjunction with you to figure out where that should go. You can find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
A new box would be pretty okay.
It's 8:38 now. Let's see what Maiko's tracking at this hour.
Let's see. Let's go to the South Studio. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna head on over here to the South Studio, and we're gonna. Why are we in the South Studio, you ask? Well, that's a great question. Now let me tell you. According to the Canadian Broadcasting Company, if you're looking for a job, we might have something for you. I can't do it though. I asked Megan, she said no. But the UK Post Office is hiring, and the winning candidate will spend 5 months on an Antarctic island surrounded by a handful of colleagues and thousands of penguins. For the first time since the start of the pandemic, the UK Antarctic Trust is hiring a seasonal team to staff its Port Lockroy Post Office, Museum, and Gift Shop on Goodyear Island in the Antarctic Peninsula. It's a mouthful. While it remained closed last year due to the pandemic health measures, it usually opens to the public during the Antarctic summer between November and March, when it welcomes thousands of tourists who arrive by cruise ship. Vicky Inglis, I apologize, Vicky. One of the station's previous postmasters says the gig's an opportunity of a lifetime, though it's not for the faint of heart. We did have to dig our way through the snow to get access for the first time when we arrived. Inglis, who worked at Port Lockroy during the 2019-2020 summer season, told As It Happens guest host Dave Seglins, "We've got no flush toilets and nothing like that. None of the modern luxuries that we're used to." Her advice to potential applicants: be willing to work hard and be a team player. She says she got hired because she had experience working as a sailor with small crews for long periods of time. You're going to be living very close, in very close confines with each other and working with each other every day, she said. So you really need to be someone who can get on and work with other people and just sort of take things in stride and find, where you can help and contribute to the team. When I was reading this story, it also talked a little bit about one of your duties. And I say duty because part of it is cleaning up penguin duty. Part of what you got to do there. So you got to make sure you clean up after the little penguins, as well as you get to count the penguins. But you have to do it in count fashion. You got 1 penguin, ah. 2 penguin, ah. But it's pretty cool. I think it would be pretty neat.
For some reason,
if I was young and single, I would 1000% give it a shot.
I was going to say, that just seems like a job that I actually picture you really enjoying.
Yeah. But it's super neat. Unfortunately, if you want fresh water, you have to chop it off of the local iceberg and melt it. And then if you got to poop, you got to keep hold of your paper there. That's kind of gross.
Chris said duties, and my brain just went to duty-loos. That's what
you got to
Sean's
clean
been
up
doing the whole time.
You got to clean up the penguin duty. In
the UK. Except in
Antarctica.
Sis is proposing a GMS field trip.
That would involve being on a cruise ship or an airplane, neither of which Michael is interested in.
How good's the internet connection?
Great. I'm sure they have AOL, I guess.
It's interesting. I've been seeing a lot of stories that have to do with trying to promote how good internet connections are right now on cruise ships, and I wonder if that's because they're trying to get folks who are still, quote, working from home to go on cruises, so they could work from the cruise ship if they needed to. I've never gone.
Maybe that's probably part of the reason.
Yeah, I've never gone to a cruise or on a cruise, but I've heard that the internet connections can be spotty, but also quite expensive.
Well, and I'd assume too, because the last time people went on cruise ships, there were some folks who were stuck on them for a number of months. So,
why was that?
There's too many penguins.
Long time
blocking
ago.
the harbor. At one point I had considered working. I was offered a job on a Disney cruise ship, but then I thought about the fact that I don't think I could do that.
So you don't like the water either?
A lot. No, I'm good with the water. Unfortunately, there's this thing called the internet, and on the internet they show these videos of these cruise ships being destroyed by waves, and that terrifies me. Yeah, because when it's it's kind of like a boat, or like a plane. Like everyone says, if you're in a plane, it's okay. Just think of turbulence like a pothole. Except in a pothole, you drop down about 2.5 inches. In an airplane, it's 8 stories. So there's it's a little different. And then on sea, if there's an emergency, you're at sea. So there's things in the ocean like sharks and mermaids who will come and eat you, and not in a fun way. So the Jonah and the whale thing, I don't think actually happened. I'd rather not be in the belly of a whale, because then I would be Child of heart, exactly. I don't want to be in a boat that I can't abandon and swim to land, or row a boat for 10 minutes and be safe. But yeah, I was offered a job on a Disney cruise line, and I said no thanks. You know what's crazy? The jobs I've been offered and turned down are almost as cool as some of the jobs I've done, actually done.
You've had a big percentage of jobs, so I imagine that's all.
Yeah.
When you've had however many 438,000 or whatever it's been.
I think that's the
probably some have been turned down, so that makes sense.
Well, some of them are really, really cool. I was offered a job at Yellowstone. Well, I applied for a job, and the job they offered me was as a snow taxi driver, basically, where you drive this giant, essentially snow taxi around, and you drive people around from lodge to lodge, because Yellowstone gets a couple of inches of snow in the wintertime. And then you also helped clean rooms in the meantime, and yada, yada, yada. And I thought about doing it, and then just decided I don't know why I didn't. And then there was the Disney Cruise Line. A friend of a friend was like, "Hey, I heard you're really good with kids. We have this director job open." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And they're like, "Yeah, it's on a boat." And I was like, "No, thank you." So, yeah.
Sis asked, said, I think Bob would be great at counting penguins. Bob, would you take a shot at counting penguins, please?
1, 2,
okay, great.
7.
Nope, Bob.
I think Bob just failed the audition.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I fully expected him to say a letter. Thought he was gonna go Shaq. No, that's not a penguin, Bob. That's a large basketball player.
See, I was surprised he didn't try the count thing like you were doing. Yeah. Tal said he missed the
We should get Bob to say that. Robbie, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy, sir. What was the job, Mike? Be the real life Pete? Who's Pete?
He's the cat. I think he's usually like the bad guy to Mickey. Like, have you ever seen Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Probably no.
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, no clue.
Huh. I thought with your kiddo age group, there was a shot.
Disney wasn't something that was on our house a lot. It was mostly, unfortunately, like Caillou and the Mr. Rogers Tiger. Daniel the Tiger.
That was good.
Yeah. He's better than Caillou, I'll tell you that much. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Pete's the antagonist, yes. Very, very good. I like how we go to overtime and then we'll lose a lot of these overtime games 12 seconds in. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
That was no, incorrect still.
Bob, you so silly.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Dungeon Meowster KJ, but cruises are the best. I would live on a cruise ship if I could. Or do a tour of different cruise lines. I did apply for several chef jobs on cruise lines until I found out the kitchen staff work 10-hour rotating shifts and don't get time off. 10 on, 20 off.
Yeah. I follow a guy on TikTok who works on a cruise ship, and he doesn't seem to really enjoy what he does.
All right, it's now 8:48 West Coast time. It is 11:48 out east. It is 4:48 for those watching GMS in the UK. Join us again tonight, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time for GMS After Dark. Look, it's Mike O welcomes in Papa Paz, who is probably streaming right now, to be honest, if you want to check out Papa Paz.
True.
Also, Papa Paz, one of our many Patreon subscribers, celebrating a subiversary this week. Kiki Low, Digital.Games, Chris Emmy, Culty Vibes, Hofru19, Incantasia, 5 Sil, Grim Toga, Superphonic, Mad Artisan, Papa Paz, Dungeon Meowster KJ, Kim Chica, and that Jeff MT. Thank you so much for supporting Gaming Morning Show. We appreciate it very, 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 very much. Final 10-minute crew for Final Hour Crew Ambassador, Brendan _TTV.
Hello, FHC.
Who will be streaming tomorrow on Brendan's channel. Brendan also just started a TikTok. So if you have a chance, go to, hey, it's Brendan _TTV on Twitch, and you can find links likely to all of Brendan's social media.
Nice.
All right, we got the re-news coming up in just a sec. Mike will walk us through the video game headlines of the day. Of course, we told you about the penguin counting. Tal suggests that the reason that some of the cruise ships are picking up the business right now is because nobody cleaned up the penguin poop. So that's why they're super cheap right now. We also told you about scientists trying to figure out why vampire bats have the taste for blood, even though, of course, well-known Tulane University bat researcher Hannah Kim Frank says blood is a terrible food source. And Mike is going to start a Twitter account that rhymes with Twitter, but has to do with bathrooms, because there was a TikToker in New York helping people find free public bathrooms.
I'm not going to say the name, though, because it's PG-13 show.
Tune in 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. You'll just open up the show and just say it. It's also...
If you remind me, I'll tell you, but I'll probably forget.
Childhelp National Day of Hope, New Beer's Eve, Plan Your Epitaph Day, National Caramel Popcorn Day, National Bookmobile Day, National Tartan Day, National Teflon Day, National Walking Day, and National Acai Bowl Day. Those are your days of the day. So with all of that knowledge, get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay coming up in just a little bit. For your hashtag video game news, no, that's not the right way. It's
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Here is Vice video game expert. Look, it's Michael.
Oh, hey, you guys like video games? Me too. Let's talk about a couple of them. First, we're going to talk about our good friend, Matt Kim from IGN. Who doesn't love Matt Kim? I love Matt Kim. Matt Kim tells us the Unreal Engine 5, I almost said that backwards. Unreal Engine 5, guess what? It's been released. Isn't that exciting? There's a new shooter project called Lyra, which was built on the Unreal Engine 5. Most of us know the Unreal game engines because they provide the building blocks for a lot of the next-gen games. 2 years after Epic Games released the Unreal 5 engine with a gorgeous tech demo, the next-gen games engine is officially available. There's a shooter called Lyra, which is out there. Unreal Engine 5 is Epic's latest in the line of game engines available to game developers big and small. While the release of a new game engine isn't typically news that excites folks until, well, video games start getting made with them. That's a really good reason to get excited about them. But there's a lot of really exciting things that'll probably come out based on the Unreal Engine 5. It's what powers the next generation of games and makes them look beautiful and play really, really well. So that's super exciting. Also, Wesley LeBlanc from Game Informer's Game Informer. I did not get enough sleep last night. Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc tells us Crystal Dynamics announces something new. Guess what it is? Tomb Raider 5! Or no, Tomb Raider game. I don't know if it's 5. It's on Unreal Engine 5. So it's probably the 5th one. Who really knows? Crystal Dynamics revealed during yesterday's State of Unreal 2022 presentation it's begun development on the next Tomb Raider game, and it will be developed entirely on the Unreal Engine 5. However, if you're looking for anything more about the game, sucks for you, because they didn't say literally anything else. They didn't say when it was coming out, what it was going to be about, who was going to be in it, even though we can probably assume Lara Croft will be in it. However, it is pretty exciting, especially on the new game engine. It's probably going to look beautiful and be really fun. And then for some sad news, Joshua Rivera from Polygon tells us Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, ends active development on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Publishers decided it's time to end the game, which is kind of a bummer. The Ghost Recon games have been a lot of fun, but there aren't going to be any new ones. In a statement published on the Ghost Recon Twitter account, Ubisoft has announced that Breakpoint will no longer be updated. Servers, however, will remain active for both Breakpoint and its predecessor, Ghost Recon Wildlands, was also a fun game. Breakpoint had a troubled launch with criticism levied at the game for its focus on a more tier loot-based gear system. So that at odds with the game's history of more realistic tactical action, the sort that made Wildlands so popular. So it's kind of a bummer, but there's a really good chance that they're going to develop a new game, Ghost Recon game, hopefully maybe as we move forward into the future. A lot of really, really fun games. Unfortunately, Breakpoint is going to be no more. And finally, out today, we've got a couple of games, just a few. We have Outbreak, Contagious Memories, available for your Xboxes, your Switch, and your PC. Z-Warp, be confused with B-Warp. I don't know what that means. But Z-Warp is out for PS5, 4 Xboxes, and the Switch. And for the most famous name of the day, segment, I should write this down one of these days. For the best segment within a segment, your name of the morning goes to Worm Run, available on your Switch.
Which apparently we've had a Worm Run, but it's not this Worm Run, but there's been another Worm Run before.
I believe the other one was Worm Trot. So now we're running.
The worm ran as long as the worm could, but now the worm is very panicked and is in a full-blown run.
It's panicked.
Watch out. I think Billy Thundergun Award.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
I think it goes to K-Laugh because K-Laugh is trying to keep us optimistic through the whole don't let the person floating from the balloons debacle. Plus, you said something really mean to K-Laugh.
I did. I don't remember what it was because it was before. But
it was within at least, it was over 10 minutes ago. Don't remember.
Yeah, so that's just whoop.
So to you, K-Laugh, our head of research and development, you are our Billy Thundergun Award winner for today. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from today's clinically acclaimed gaming morning show? And then if you're watching on Twitch, we will send you somewhere after the show is over. Right now, it's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Hey, look. It's the clip of the day.
Parenthood. That's
what?
It's kind of So it was the same.
Kelsey
Well, he
Grammer
was also-
Beast and Frasier, so
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, honestly though, like for legit skis, Michael B. Jordan was one of the Human Torch-eye, and also Killmonger. But we don't talk about torches.
Dungeon Meowster KJ says, yeah, all the men: Aqua, Super, Spider, Iron, Bat, Ant.
Yeah. I like Taldahar. Johnny Storm turned into Captain America, and then he turned into Killmonger. So if you want to be a successful actor in Hollywood, take note, folks. Try to get into a crappy Fantastic Four movie, and then that will lead to more success in something else.
Being Johnny Storm is like a gateway drug.
Yeah.
There you go. You can throw that on a shirt. Being Johnny Storm is a gateway drug.
Oh, Sean.
Thank you, chat, for the thorough education when it came to MCU and Sony and Fox and DC. And look for a award going to those who have been a member of multiple CUs plus non-CUs that could be considered a U, but nobody likes them. Because that's what I understand Sony to be. So, get wrecked, Sony.
Yeah.
Go make your PlayStation. Stop making movies.
Yeah, for reals. Or at least let other people make your movies for you.
Tal says I need to make penguin poop pickup for Unreal Engine 5.
Penguin Poop Simulator.
I'm sure someone would play it.
I would. I'd probably play it on stream too.
Yeah, came from Steam.
Chris would.
Reboot. Nice. Look, it's Maiko. You're going to be hosting this afternoon, GMS After Dark. Be sure to check that out, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. And then at 8:30, it is Fudge Village, so a triple header of GMS programming. Today, Mike, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway that was pretty okay is that there's a post office in Antarctica, and part of your duty there is to clean up penguin duty. Go figure.
Duty is... my takeaway is that if you can't get an expert from the study, then, well, go and find somebody who at least knows something about it, and then just call them up and ask them a point-blank question. You'll get a quote like, "Blood is a terrible food source," said Hannah Kim Frank, a bat researcher at Tulane University who was not involved in the study. Bizarre. iChar is where we're going to send you if you're watching on Twitch. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm iChar. Nice to meet you. If you're looking for a great gamer with amazing skills, you definitely made a wrong turn somewhere along the way. But if you love great vibes and casual gaming, take a seat and relax with me. If you'd be so kind, chat, as to say good morning from GMS, playing Wobble Dogs this morning. And we will see you again, of course, later tonight for more of the shows, and then tomorrow for our morning radio show that plays games, Gaming Morning Show. For Mike, for Sean, for Austin, I am Hefty Goof. Been a lot of fun. Thank you if you're lurking or listening on Twitter Spaces or on Twitch, YouTube Gaming, and Facebook Gaming. We appreciate you very, very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great weekend of the week.
Are you living your best life now? I said, I don't know what it's about. He said, stop being so humble about this. So he said, your liver is got stale. Everything is new. Nobody's asking you. Nobody knows about you.